It's no, my knight wouldn't be able to cause a check on the king. Where
can his bishop go to as well? Try to press it and you'll notice.
His bishop?
Yours,
oh,
this one.
Okay. Why do I feel like I don't see? Oh my god, how do I not see that? That is so crazy. I don't know why.
This is a check, and like you're giving up the bishop, but you take the queen.
Okay. I see what you mean. So now he has to solve it. Okay. He goes there.
Yeah, so this is called discovery check, remember?
Yeah. Oh, gee.
Okay, let's go back because I did some really random moves.
Okay.
Let's go back. Okay, so in this position, which pieces are either on the same file or same diagonal or same like horizontal, vertical, whatever?
So in order to cause that, I would have to do that, right? And then
yes.
Okay, but here's
actually,
here's the thing though.
I don't think you did it for the right reason.
Wait. Well, no. Because so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I need to get to this point right here, right, with my bishop. So I'd lose a trade though. So now I know why it's the wrong reason. So he would go there. I would go there. He takes.
Visualize it. So the knight is gone. Pawn takes, and then.
Pawn takes. Okay, so boom.
So imagine
boom.
the knight is gone. It's gone.
Yeah, and then I can't do anything with my queen. I mean, I could use my bishop. I have another bishop. So if that pawn is gone, but it's on a different tile, I really don't see it. I really don't see it.
Okay. Let me move it.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see it now?
No, I actually don't. I have no idea. I don't see it. I do not. Oh my gosh. Like, cause look, if I go there, he takes. So you totally want me to see something else.
Check the other pieces.
Oh my god, the queen. Oh my god. The queen. Okay, so let me go back and see this then, because I really need to. So was this the point or was it right here?
Here.
Okay, so he moves his queen there. Okay, and so there's one thing separating between us. So what I want to do is I need to make sure we remove that. In order to remove that, I would go there. He would. Oh, and it's defended too. So if I go there, he doesn't necessarily have to take, but if he takes that, if he takes that, then I take. Oh my god, it's a win-win. Okay, I see it now. I see it. You're like 200 IQ. Like I don't even. I hope I can see that. That's good to know.
But it's so fun that you wanted to do this for like another reason. I was like, oh no.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Because I said yes, this is great. But then I realized it's probably for like something like this.
Yeah, and then I would lose that too.
It's really funny. It's really funny. But yeah, basically this is the move, and you're attacking their queen. So I basically have to move my queen. And what would you do then?
So I could take your rook, which I think would be a good trade. You would take my knight, or you would do that. Otherwise, if I move the bishop here, I am applying pressure to that piece, but that's the only piece, in which case he could move. Okay, wait a second. So if I move, no, I'm definitely.
Whenever you see material, just take it. No need to look further. I mean, unless you see checkmate or like a better move. But if you see a material, you take it. And well, you get rid of this piece. Okay, so very good. I think up until now, I mean, it's good enough. I feel like we don't need to go further. But it's like. I think you can do it regarding the opening. I think this is how he kind of plays.
Okay.
You should be fine. Just
I hope.
What you need to focus on is stick to the opening rules. So do you remember like the opening rules like by heart?
I didn't know that there was opening rules. The opening rules that I know are don't move F3. So in my case, is it C? C3? Or is
F.
it?
It's always
going to be F.
Always
okay.
F.
So I wouldn't move there. Or sorry, I wouldn't move my pawn there. I want to make sure to check for pieces that are far away, like diagonals and stuff, like queens.
Yeah.
I want to make sure not to create any islands with my pawns if I can avoid it. So I want to use my knights and bishops. Get to the center. I want to develop my pieces, castle.
Yes.
And...
Yeah, these are the 3 rules of the opening, so that you have like a solid opening set up.
Okay.
So the 3 rules are, once again, control the center with your pawns, develop your pieces, the knights out, bishops out, and then finally you castle. And that's like how you build up a healthy position.
Can we do another one? I don't know if you want to do another one, but if you want to do...
Of course. I just don't know if you still have time. I don't know when you have to join their call or something.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm looking at the Discord, and I'm good for now.
Okay. Yep. Okay, great.
So what I was thinking is I'd be white this time, and then you... like. So and I would love for you to try to like prevent me from developing my pieces, because I feel like that's what happens a lot when I'm playing regular matches. I don't know why, but...
Well, the thing is, I don't think that will happen today.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
I'll try.
Fair enough.
I'll just try this time. Just so you get a sense of it. Let me try. Let me try to do something else.
It's Anna Maya. ANNAMAJA. Okay. So I would honestly just get my knight. So what you're gonna do is you push here, but I don't think that'd be... I feel like I should counter that to get center.
Remember where this bishop goes to?
Oh. Okay.
So I can't go there.
Yeah, it's blocking, right? Okay.
I mean, it's not a bad move. I just want you to know that this is not a move I'm considering.
Okay. My chat says you're a great teacher. Okay, so
Thank you.
I have a knight that I could take there, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep developing my pieces, and I can castle. Oh, I blocked my pawn actually, so now I can't get my bishop out.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little difficult. So whenever that is the case, try to just play it safe, and like you can develop the bishop elsewhere.
Okay. So was anything wrong with a move like this then?
Actually, no. It's perfectly fine because I cannot push this. So you should be good.
Cool.
Okay, let me do this. What would you do?
So you're looking to make this play, in which case I can do that. I would win that trade for now. So I feel like I don't need to worry about it. And actually, I was going to do this anyway to develop my bishop to get it over here. So that works. And now I'm defending.
So d3 is a great move. Like that is what you're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
But in this situation, there is something you might want to consider.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So if I move this here, I would be defending that. So if he takes, I take, and then I could... No. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
So remember this bishop, like what is it looking at?
So it's looking at all of these pieces right there.
Yeah. So
if I move my knight here,
targeting right now.
Oh, sorry, what was it? I think you disconnected a bit.
Oh, what is it targeting right now?
Targeting the pawn and then the king.
Right. So it is only defended by the king.
How I accidentally became the biggest chess streamer of all time. Me! How is that possible?
Oh. ¡Ah!
¿Pero qué tengo que meter? ¡Ah! Uy. Ahí me tengo que meter el micrófono.
Oh, please don't hurt me. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my.
Don't worry. Yeah. I'm down here, guys.
That's all you, big man.
Ay, ay, ay.
No! 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 No, dude, no!
I am not a chess streamer. I don't know what I'm doing. I was just trying to draw a line, but accidentally dragged that.
Am I dead? Oh my God!
We can kill him. We can kill him. No! What? Wait, what? I want a refund.
Ah, can I stop my white ball?
And as much cash as you can carry, you can keep. I don't care if you put it in your pockets, in your hoodie, in your pants, in your shoes.
You know, I still need to whip out my camera and put on a smile to get my picture taken. Pogchamps competitor here.
Oh my god, this happened! It's supposed to be so good!
Hey guys, welcome to Thanks for the host.
Yeah, moving the pawn out 2 squares. Hey yo, this move here is too rare. He got the 2 pawns out there as friends. Yeah, night came around, yo, we ready to end. Oh my god, the queen making moves already. Yeah, pull the queen out, yo, this dude is heavy. Yeah, and y'all know Knight's move at the angle. You stepping up to Mack, then you straight get
Welcome everyone to Pogchamps 4. We have 3 super exciting matches for you guys today. But first, I'm joined by the one and only Grandmaster Daniel Naroditsky. Daniel, how are you feeling today?
Hi, Alexandra. Hi, everybody. I'm feeling great. This is my first time commentating in Pogchamps 4. I've been following it so closely. I'm very, very excited. I always get this feeling that the games are going to be super interesting and super suspenseful, but it's really a pleasure to be commentating. I know no better way to spend my Wednesday afternoon.
Absolutely. And speaking of the people who make the games interesting, let's check out the participants today. Danya, are there any participants you're super excited to see from the ones we have here so far?
Well, of course, seeing Ludwig, Mr. Beast, Boxbox, a couple of these players are quite experienced, and I love seeing them return. You know, they're thirsting for blood, and some of them have been exceptional. Of course, Boxbox is playing today, but it's also great to see all of these new players, and some of them have acquitted themselves incredibly well, given the pressure that all of these players feel. We have Nickeh 30, we're going to see him today. Tectone as well. Rubius, he's returning. So lots of interesting faces, Alexandra, and I can't wait to jump into the games today.
Yeah, absolutely. And Nickeh 30 will be making his debut today. So I'm really interested in that game since we don't have a lot of information. And I know that he's been playing chess as of 2 days ago. But for those of you that are just joining in, if you missed yesterday's matches, we have the Coinbase Rewind for you to recap the best moments from the day.
Okay. Oh, okay. If you go there, the Queen, Sheboygan, Wisconsin, don't do it. Okay, Carla, don't. Okay.
And then my rook's under attack as well.
Are we both just gambiting?
This queen here.
We're both just gambiting.
Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Oh, we did it.
Oh man.
Oh, well, GG. God damn it.
2-0, gente. 2-0. 2-0. Ok.
Ao vivo na quebradeira.
Oh.
do seu pai.
Oh.
I have no idea what just happened.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is...
She could just take it.
He just forced her to see maybe a winning move. Let's get the double look.
Okay, she sees that she's trying the arrow.
I did not want to play.
No me puedes atacar con nada. No puede atacar, no puede atacar, no puede, no puede, no puede, no puede, no puede.
You're gonna take... Oh, she did it!
Oh my god.
Oh.
I talked myself out. Oh my god. What am I doing?
Oh my god, she has mate on E8.
Oh, she thinks she's in check. She thinks she's in check.
Oh my gosh.
She thinks that she. Oh no! Oh no!
He gets the rook. He's gonna win now. And he suddenly woke up to his clock. Look at him almost pre-moving. It's mate.
Oh, it's mate. He hung his queen.
He hung his queen. She can take it. She doesn't see it. Oh my god. He found a way to win the rook. He found a way to win the rook. This is so crazy.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah.
That's how we feel too.
Nothing like seeing highlights from the previous matches to get you excited for the 3 we have today. Starting off with Group C, Tectone versus Nickeh 30. Danya, what are your thoughts on the first matchup?
You know, I think it's going to be close. We'll get into this once the game begins. Tectone, he played in Tournament Arc 2, so he's a little bit more experienced than Nickeh 30. I believe he's making his debut today, as you indicated. Super excited about that. We know the players, they have millions of YouTube subs and Twitch subs, but you know, everybody, Mr. Beast, Ludwig, they all get nervous when it's their first time playing in Pogchamps. So super excited for that one, Alexandra.
Yeah, absolutely. And their ratings are also super close, 100 elo within each other. It's going to be super competitive, just like Harry Mack versus Justaminx, since they're both extremely new to chess. And that's always the most entertaining games when the level is very close between both participants.
Yeah, I think they're really going to be thinking outside the box, or shall I say thinking outside the Boxbox. Oh, hey, look, Boxbox is playing today. He's going to be rounding off today against Sapnap. And obviously, Alexander, he is the favorite. He's very experienced. He's a fearsome competitor. He's done so well in Pogchamps, but Sapnap is, he's not going to be napping during that game. Okay, I'm just going to stop.
I've missed your puns so much, Danya. I want to get a pun counter for today. And you know,
it's already at 2.
I hope we're going to get in the triple digits. Okay, let's see what you can do today. Well,
sounds great.
For everybody watching, this is also a tournament that is supporting an incredible cause. Chess.com is happy to be supporting Rise Above the Disorder in their cause to remove the 2 greatest barriers to mental health care: access and affordability. Started by a World of Warcraft guide leader in 2013, Rise Above the Disorder has helped tens of thousands of people all over the world receive mental health care free of charge. Go to chess.com/rad to make a donation. And remember, Chess.com will be matching up to $100,000 of the community's contributions. So your donation can go a long way. And another thank you to the other sponsor. Pogchamps is presented by Coinbase. Whether you're looking to make your first crypto purchase or you're an experienced trader, Coinbase has you covered. Visit coinbase.com/chess and get $5 in Bitcoin when you sign up and verify your account. Danya, are you going to do your sign up there?
Yeah, I already have a Coinbase account. It's great. And hey, that's some awesome motivation. So thank you. Big thank you to our sponsors. And well, the games are about to start, Alexandra. So everybody better have their seatbelts buckled.
Absolutely. Chat, we are going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the first game, Tectone versus Nickeh 30. Don't go anywhere.
Vile, evil fucking cat. All right, let's warm up with some fucking with some 3-minute chess real quick. Oh, about yet? 1 minute. Shut up. Bro, I'm telling you, you just let me go first, I will fucking clap your cheeks every goddamn time. Yeah, now you don't know what the fuck to think. Go ahead, hit it. Yep. Classic. The fuck? What are you gonna do with that? Go take it. Take it. Thanks, bitch. Now what the fuck are you gonna do? Nothing. You're going to do nothing. You can take the horse? Good, I take you back. The fuck? What is this Mickey Mouse 1-for-1 bullshit? What are you gonna do? You can take that? Go for it. Take it. Take the bitch. I don't even want her. Take the bitch. Back the fuck up, clown. Yeah, you're damn right. Oh, you put me in check? Wow. I'm pissing myself. Go ahead, take it.
A day off of Twitch is very ill thought out. Twitch get reduced server costs and all the missing subs simply arrive the next day or auto-renew. It's pointless.
Smudge. You! Oh, fuck, I thought I caught him with his pants down, dude. That's so
Ping
sad.
Discord,
That's so sad. The fuck? Eat it. Goodbye, Quinn. You didn't notice again? Are you dumb, bro? Have you played this fucking game? Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna lose on time again. That's unlucky. Yeah, you do hate to see it. Yeah, you do hate to see it. You do really hate to see it. Enjoy, dude. Yep. Take it, bitch. That's right, you won't, pussy. Fuck you gonna do? Better go hungry hippos on your ass. Oh, fuck. Okay. Excellent, Laura Fault. Excellent. Excellent play. Excellent play. Oh my God, a fucking chess legend. Dude, just you wait. When I eventually pull my, dude, that's the thing, right? The problem that I have with chess is that you got to play like 18,000 years to be good at it. Right? You got to play like 18,000 years. And the problem is I don't have 18,000 years to fucking play. You know what I mean? Like for me, I got like a minute a day, tops.
Congratulations.
But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Yup. 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 Bingo. Bango. Now you don't know what the fuck to do.
We are back. A quick reminder before we get into the format that the best way to stay up to date on all Pogchamps happenings is to follow us on your favorite social media channels and especially our Discord. Because right now you can join our Pogchamps Discord channel to tell us who you're rooting for in Pogchamps 4. Our sponsor Coinbase will be giving out diamond memberships. That's right, free diamond memberships during the tournament to members of the Pogchamps channel. So don't miss out on this, as well as the awesome discussions, prizes. Use command contest and join for your chance at a diamond membership at Chess.com. Now let's get into the format. Danya, why don't you start us off?
Absolutely. So as many of you already know, players are split into 4 groups, each of which consists of 4 players. I really like the time control. It's not too slow, not too fast, 10 minutes with a 5-second increment per move. So 5 seconds is added to each clock after a move is made. There's 3 points for a win outright, 2 points for a win that involves tie breaks, 1 point for a loss in tie breaks, and 0 for losing both of the games. The top 2 players advance to the championship bracket, and the bottom 2 to the consolation bracket, as is traditional for Pogchamps. So a really interesting format, Alexander. I particularly like the touch that you do get a point if you make it into the tiebreak, even if you lose it. I think that's, you know, that really acknowledges the intrigue of a close match.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm excited for this close match to get started. I'm just waiting for Nick and Tectone. I know that Tectone was making our chat laugh a little bit before the game. He seems to be a very colorful personality from what I've seen.
Yeah, we've heard he has some pretty interesting reactions when cool stuff happens on the board. So I think it's in all of our best interest to see close games, because then we might see some colorful reactions.
Yeah, and on top of that, just a reminder, so Nickeh 30, this is going to be his first game in Pogchamps. Oh, there we go. Lift off.
All right.
I see his name as Nicholas Amuini. I don't think chat does. now that I'm looking over. No, they probably do see that as well. So, you know, great usernames. And he starts off with E4. What did you start off with when you started playing chess? E4 or D4?
E4. I started as an E4 player. I think the vast majority of players, kids, adults, start off as one E4 players. These openings are often easier to understand, and I'm slightly concerned, Alexandra, that is Tectone making a move? Does he plan to make a move?
Well, E4 is a very, you know, rare opening move to see, so he's probably just trying to figure it out from here.
Yeah, it's a complicated position. There's a lot of possibilities, 20 to be exact.
Exactly, exactly.
You know, you got to.
I love how you just know that.
Well, I hope that's right. You know, I learned that that's one of those things you learned 10 years ago.
4 horse moves.
That's why I didn't major in math.
Oh, I guess the pawns would be twice that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, we're listening to him. My bad.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
I don't need this time. This time I don't need it. I don't need it. Not gonna cap. I was expecting someone looking a little bit different. Okay, all right. No, this is fine. This is good. This is good. This is great. This is really good. This is so good.
That's a great sub.
Yes, that is a great sub. Okay.
Okay.
No, this is great. All right, here we go.
All right.
So now he doesn't know. So now he doesn't know what the fuck to think. All right. Okay.
Hi Techie, haven't been able to join the streams as of lately, but hope you are having a great day. Eggy love.
Connor, not gonna lie.
Got balls and Sarah poggers.
Not gonna lie, Connor. You look a little bit different. Yo, knight to fucking C3 or you're a coward. Knight to C. You bitch. Whatever. Congratulations. No fun allowed here. Come on, let's go. You're lucky, dude. You got me this time. Okay? I'm going to fucking viscerally annihilate you. Give me one moment, Nicholas Amy Uni. God, that fucked me up. Oh, shit. I have no idea who the fuck that was. All right. That's all right. You're doing good. Oh, Canadian, huh? All right. Okay, so this is obviously the Brazilian pumpernickel. I've researched this a lot. This is a very, very like mid 5 to 600 ELO, which is my exact counter, because once again, I am a complete fucking idiot. But as long as he doesn't expect the Bulbasaur's uppercut, I think we might be able to pull out a W. But we'll see. Right now, he's biding his time because right now he's thinking, well, I don't know what the fuck to think. Is that a hippo? Wait, is he drawing a hippo with his chess pieces? Who knows, Nicholas Amy Uni? Who knows? I think I've been duped. I believe I've been fucking duped. Oh, castle, bro. Excellent poggers play. You know what they say?
Alexander, I'm speechless.
You know you got some motherfucker on the ropes when they castle out of nowhere.
Letting him go there. So I know that he plays the hippo against everything, but Nick is also getting the dream position for any beginner. Whenever you learn what to do in the opening, you're told to centralize your pawns, bring the knights out, get the bishops out, then castles. So now we'll see how far beyond the opening Nickeh did his prep.
Well, there's your answer, Bishop G5. And yeah, this is just what the doctor ordered. Perfect piece placement. But the great thing about the hippo...
I don't think I need to. I want to try to get that, that guy
Let's get his perspective first.
Really quickly.
Just a little bit quieter than...
Yeah.
If I could somehow get my queen, if I can move my knight... No, I can't. It's defending. Let's just play it safe, and that way we back up our pieces right there. He's probably going to move like that, right? And then he could move there if I go back. So I'd almost want to, if I'm, I almost need to, I almost need to go back here, in which case he does that and it's defended again. So I'd waste 2 moves. I almost feel like I should just call a mistake on that and back up. Unless he's leaving something open, which I'm not really looking for. If I do this, he does that. I do that.
No, don't do that.
No. I gotta back up.
Good job. Good play here.
Man, time goes by.
Yep.
I like that he wasn't afraid to retreat his bishop. That's something that's always pretty tricky. It feels counterintuitive, but he seems to be really sharp for having, committed to this a few days ago.
No, absolutely. You can see in his thought process, he's seeing key squares. He's easily identifying threats. I was just going to say that the good thing about the Hippo is that you can play a bunch of moves fast against anything. And we've seen that particularly new players in Pogchamps, one of the ways that oftentimes stress and their sort of nervousness manifests itself is in time management, Alexandra. I think that's a big issue for some of the newer players. And when you play something like the Hippo or another system, you can get a pretty big time advantage early on in the game. And this is what we're kind of seeing as Tectone continues to play very confidently, and he's made all of the normal Hippo moves here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he is at a little bit of a risk if he's always playing the same opening. At some point, somebody might prepare against his Hippo. And, you might see another really scary game like his one against Fundy that ended in 11 moves. But it doesn't seem to be the case here, which is great. What are your thoughts on H4 here?
Well, H4 is a great move if you have a rook on H1. The idea is just to push that pawn down to H5 and try to destroy the pawn structure surrounding Black's king. The issue is that because you've also castled kingside, this comes with a lot of risk. Pushing pawns in front of your own king is often just a very risky thing to do. I don't think it's a bad move, though. A good idea to follow up would be to move the queen out to D2. That would connect the rooks, and it would hit that pawn on H6. It would actually force Tectone's king out.
Uh-oh, what's he saying
He's
here?
about to start violently vomiting out of sheer
God.
confusion. Give me like 3 plays. Watch this. Queen A7, Rook C8, Queen A8. And he's going to have to move 3 times. And judging on his current peripherals, we got him in our sights. Okay, he's protected. All right. I don't know what the fuck you're doing here, man. I'm going to be real. Nicholas. I think you're washed up. I don't want to say it. But I'm merely just saying what all the people are thinking right now. Okay? And I'm sorry.
That's exactly
I didn't mean for it to come out this way, but it's going to. On your next move, tell you what, if you're the true Giga Chad that you think you are, Nicholas, Amy, Yubi, take your pawn to B4 right now. If you have any shred of respect left for yourself.
He's provoking him, and he does like to push the pawns.
In the brain.
I have a feeling Nicholas will continue to push his
really
kingside
doing
pawns, though.
Yeah.
G5 or H5.
Right. So he is, we are seeing some really interesting chess. The Prophet once again predicts what's going to happen on the chessboard. Of course, you want to be careful when you're pushing your pawns so far away from your king, because if your attack doesn't pan out, then you're just going to end up with a really weird king side here. But now that Tectone's queen is on the other side of the board, do you think he can actually break through on the king side?
Well, I was going to say he won't be able to if Tectone plays the right move, which he just did very, very quickly. H5, pushing the pawn and completely locking up the king side. That's another counterproductive thing about pushing out all of your pawns, is if you fail to orchestrate some trades, the position gets very, very locked up. Now, White's king is really exposed in the long run. That's not an immediate problem because, as you said, Black's queen is nowhere to be found. And our rook left, rook to A3. So the position remains approximately balanced, and Tectone follows through with his plan. He wants that queen all the way back in the corner where it creates a battery with the bishop.
And here you could tell, that Nick is newer to the game. Usually you don't want your rook in front of your pawns. You want your rook behind, being able to support them. I think it's always super difficult when you're in the middle game trying to come up with some plan. He already went for the straightforward things like pushing over his pawns. Mm-hmm. And I think this is where Tectone's prior experience might make him the favorite.
And his rapidly growing time advantage as well. And you're absolutely right. Because Black's pawn structure is so solid, a lot of these pawns are defended by other pawns, and it's incredibly hard to make progress unless you have a really good understanding of how to use your pawns to create weaknesses. But here comes Tectone with F5. Mm-hmm. That's a really nice move. If Nicholas takes that pawn with his E pawn, then that knight on f3 is going to be lost. This
And
is
it's
a
gonna
danger
leave.
moment.
Okay, wait.
Let's see what he's thinking.
Dang, he's gonna take my knight. Unless I move up.
Ooh. I don't think he sees that battery, though. That queen
In
in
which
the
case
corner.
he goes there and he has a lot of access. I feel like if I have to take this.
Uh-oh. He might take it and lose his knight.
don't
He
like
hasn't
this,
seen
but,
it yet.
I think he just did.
This. Wasting time.
Yep. There it is.
Now, Tectone's bishop about to swoop in and grab that knight off the board.
He takes with a pawn, right?
That's tunnel
He's
vision.
gonna take with that one, then I can't move
No,
this
he didn't.
forward. So I gotta start preparing for that. Oh, he took with
He
that.
just missed it. I was looking at the live board, which is why
Well,
I
then I
reacted
think I'm just
early,
gonna
but now
trade.
back there.
He's further up the board, I remember. So
Should take with a rook here, and he does.
But
Look at
now
white's-
he's going to
Yeah,
see the
yeah,
knight
that's a
under
decent
attack
trade, I
in
guess.
that
He lost his
variation, so he has a chance to save his piece.
okay. So now if my
True.
queen's watching that.
Oh no.
If I
Just played a bad
can
move. Ooh, that blunders the knight. Walks. No, but Tectone takes the other knight.
Did you see
Look
that?
at that.
He didn't see it. But okay.
I think we're a little
Why
bit
would he-
ahead of our
So do I move my knight or I take his
analysis with
rook? I think I
board.
take his rook and then I'm defending my bishop. Oh my god. Oh, but he's got a queen.
Saw the queen.
Oh shoot. Okay, I see what you're doing. I think what I have to do here is
Move the queen.
Yes, that would be a great
Dang,
plan.
I
for
lost
Danya.
it. Unless I can put him in check.
No. No.
Right there.
Do not
I don't have
put
my
him in
my rook.
Get out of there. Don't take that either.
I don't have to lose my queen actually.
Okay, that's a good sign.
Good,
Yes,
solid move.
he moved it.
I'm
Let's
wasting
go.
a lot of time.
Yeah, he's low on time. His king is weak. This is still bad. And look at the speed of Tectone's play. He's playing on all sides of the board, now striking in the center. Ooh, this is looking bad for white.
It is looking bad for white, but at least he was able to recover what I thought was just going to be a piece entirely. Yeah, being down 5 minutes is going to be way too much for him here. Oh no. There goes the
Ooh.
bishop.
I'm actually
check
so
too.
dude, literally it. Oh wait, you didn't take it? You didn't take my. Why didn't you take my bishop? Was it not good enough, or? Wait, why didn't you take that? That's kind of mean. I thought my. I thought my bishop looked pretty good, but I guess you didn't want it. All
Wait,
right,
so
can I have
take
your
that
queen?
pawn with check.
Can I get you with the Tommy Pickles or no?
If
Can I
Nick
get you with the
sees
Tommy
this,
Pickles?
I'm going to be mind blown.
I think I actually should have moved my rook up, but I think I gooped that, dude. But then again, me moving that protects the. No, that was just bad. That's all right. It will be okay. Listen, if he doesn't, oh, I'm gonna take something here, right?
Okay, he's taking the bishop.
I want that one.
Directly takes the rook.
Nicely
Right, like
done.
that bishop
He
can
did
do
the
whatever
right
the fuck he
trade.
wants. I want the rook.
Now the bishop's hanging.
And he doesn't move
I
it.
think this is the play, right?
Ooh, that is a really good move, though. He brings the rook up to the
I'm
second
feeling pretty
rank.
good about this.
Tectone is playing really well.
Well, that puts me in
okay,
check.
Gambit.
That sucks.
It
But don't I just get a free bishop now? Or am I crazy?
Oh gosh.
All right. You want to take the horse? I don't even want that shit
Now
anyways.
he might get checkmated if you're not careful.
You never know what's going to happen.
I don't even want that
Queen
shit
takes
anyways,
knight
right?
check.
Just fucking take the bishop, no?
Oh my lands.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm in check again.
Does it?
Oh god.
I guess
I don't know
that's
what's
bad.
gonna happen.
But if I just move
If he
here,
moves
what are
the
you gonna
king
do?
back, the rook can move in and win black's queen. All the way
Dude,
down.
I got 8 minutes, bro. What are you gonna do?
I think he
All right.
pulls it off.
He plays it immediately.
I mean, that sucks.
Oh my gosh. That does not suck.
Okay, no, that's not good.
You should not be laughing right
hold
now.
up. Hold up. Just take my queen. Fuck it, I don't even want her. Whatever, you're up by a point, Nicholas. Calm down. All right? You're not winning this fucking game. Okay, you're not the main character of this timeline. You're not.
That's a great sign.
But he still has the time advantage here.
He does.
So if I had to predict one, he's still the favorite just because 5 minutes is worth more than however much he's down on the board here.
I agree completely, although Nicholas is riding the wave here. He's playing quickly, and look at that queen on d6. It's hitting 2 of Black's pawns. If that pawn on g6 falls, the one next to Black's king, then the other pawn's going to fall, and White's going to have 3 passed pawns. The king should hide out on g3 here. That would be the easiest way to escape the checks.
Right. Because he'd have his own pawn as a shield, and he'd be on a dark square, so the light squared bishop could never attack
my queen.
him.
This is good too.
If I could do this, it's check, but it's also a free piece right there, guys. You see that? If he does something with his bishop here.
No, don't you?
But I gotta double check after he does it.
Don't you take that rook? Okay, good.
That's a free. It's a.
One step at a time.
I love the comments about Danya being more stressed than the participants.
Okay. Oh, I absolutely am. Okay,
what did you just do?
White could win Black's rook now with a fork.
Dang, he moved.
Yep.
Okay, but
Queen steps one side to the left. Queen f6 wins the rook.
Oh my God, will he see it? Because he saw the idea earlier, so he might see it. It's also intuitive to check again, but he might be baited by the pawn.
Yep, it looks like he. Oh my goodness!
Check. Oh, okay. Yes, yes. I can take his rook now. Let's go.
Did he see it?
Let's go.
Oh, he saw it.
Okay.
Unbelievable. But now he's gonna win this.
GG, my guy. Okay, now we gotta start developing. We get a queen. Oh my God, I think we got this. I don't know why this was so difficult. Okay.
Now that queen can mow down the rest of the pawns.
Come on, buddy. Come on, Tectone. You're gonna take that, but I will prefer to move it. I need to buy time. I need to stop taking so long with my moves, though. Oh, what? Bro, I swear I didn't mean to do that. I swear to God, I didn't mean to do that, bro. Oh my God.
You had the game. Nick, you had it. Nick. Oh, Nicky Poo. Oh my God, Nick. Oh, holy shit. You do hate to see it. You really do. Oh, Nicky Chan senpai. Oh, man. Are you going to queen up? I don't think you should. All right. I don't think you should, Nicky Chan. Hey, man. I don't think Nick is feeling too good right now, bro. Now, all I gotta do is not fuck this up.
What haven't we seen this game?
That's legit the only thing I gotta do.
Well, stalemate's the only danger here.
Yeah, I feel like stalemate would be a fair result at this point, though.
The thing is, it's good that Tectone is actually leaving that pawn on the board because it's a shield against from stalemate, and Nick should just push it and give it away.
Absolutely. And the good thing is if he puts his king to h6, he won't have any legal moves. He's going to have to figure out the best thing. But he needs to go king h6 here so that he takes away, you know, any escape squares and has the best chance for a stalemate if he's learned what that is yet. King f5 makes me feel like he hasn't.
Yeah, I'll get pinned there.
Yeah. That is...
He's going to go for another. I need to...
Oh, that would have been so nice to try it.
Shoot, I should have went there so I could have defended. Now I need to get by. This isn't gonna work. I need to... Dang, man. Yeah, I can't. And now I can't get back.
He's trying to build the Grand Canyon with a shovel.
Shoot, I lost.
Good.
Imagine I don't, though. Imagine.
Oh, come on, to the side, king g5.
If the a1 queen takes the pawn, that would have been... Oh, no, it's still the e3.
I gotta just stay away from the edge of the board. I gotta stay near center, and I gotta stay away from the corner. And I guess stay near.
He's dodging the check so far.
Yeah, he is.
Look
there
at
we
that
go.
king.
Oh,
Going
what a
Sparta.
speedy little guy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
He's
away
gonna
from.
take the pawn too. If the queen takes the pawn, that's stalemate.
I would. Oh my God, no.
I'm going to get out of the. I'm gonna get out of the country if that happens.
Imagine though. Imagine he can't. What if he can't close out? Oh no. I can't believe I had that. I literally would have won. You know I would have won, guys. I promise you, man. I was.
This pawn's driving me nuts.
You're not taking the pawn. Oh my God.
Oh my Lord.
No way!
What the fuck is that?
Well, we both
Like,
blundered.
are you kidding me? Like, literally. Like, holy shit. Why is that even a fucking thing? You call that a draw? I have 2 pieces on his ass. Are you kidding me? That's a draw?
Well, yeah, that definitely deserves an award for best game. It's the high quality chess that we love and came here for, right, Daniel?
We absolutely came here for this, and this stuff only happens in Pogchamps and nowhere else, and that's why we all watch. I mean, you could not have scripted this better in Hollywood. That is insane.
That, you know, so many queens given away, 2 queens, then there's 2 queens on the board, and then there's a stalemate. You guys, we are going to be right back after a short break. I cannot wait to see what happens in game 2 if this is game 1. See you guys soon.
That's a great size. Congratulations.
Here's a crazy thought. Okay?
Hi.
Here's an absolutely insane, crazy thought. If the king has no legal moves, why doesn't he just lose? Am I crazy for thinking that? Like, if the dude can't move, why doesn't he lose? I don't get that. This is why I can't checkmate. You know what I mean? Like he's dead. I had 4 minutes extra on the clock. The king was so scared he shit himself, couldn't even move. That's a draw? That's a draw? That's like saying Floyd Mayweather's a good boxer because he hugs people. That's not even boxing. That's some Teletubbies Looney Tunes shit. All right, well. I guess I'm really good at race car driving because I watched Fast and Furious one time. feels like a kick in my heart.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Pogchamps is presented by Coinbase. Earn crypto by learning about crypto with Coinbase Earn. Visit coinbase.com/chess and get $5 in Bitcoin when you sign up and verify your account. All right. And I'm still wrapping my head around what we just saw, Alexandra. That had more twists and turns than the curviest road in the world. That was unbelievable. And I think a draw is a pretty fair result, all things considered. What do you think?
Absolutely. I was thinking that during the game. I mean, they both had so many chances. It felt good to see them get a draw because otherwise it would have changed their psychology going into the second game. We know that they would have been playing just for a win, felt a little bit bad. This way we get to see another fresh game where they both are fighting tooth and nail.
Yeah, and I think if you do a statistical analysis of all the results in Pogchamps, draws are pretty much exceedingly rare in games with newer players just because the games tend to be, are decided by a pretty wide margin. There's a lot of extra pieces at the end. So I think stalemate is the most common way to draw for newer players who are not as familiar with checking and making sure that their opponent's king has no squares. But I really liked Tectone's confidence. I liked his time management. Maybe in a couple of spots he played just a little bit too quickly, a little bit too
defending.
Confident.
All right, let's listen in on what he has to say here.
Okay, I gotta defend. Oh, jeez, this again? Oh my god.
Are they repeating it?
Yep. Well, you were the one who said Tectone plays the hippo every game.
He does.
Right.
No.
Nicholas repeating the same setup, which is a good setup.
Absolutely.
Well,
the dream opening.
To square one, eh? Back to square one.
Literally.
Wait, I almost want to push these up. So I don't want to move F.
No.
It's always F, which I can't right now. This is defending my knight, so I don't want to do that. I don't need to move that, but I do want to claim some space. Okay, so I can move this right now because it's defending. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to castle. And now I remember, okay,
great move.
Anna said to move my queen
but not
up.
For the reason that I think he made it.
But I feel like I should claim some space while I can. This is kind of scary because it would leave my king kind of vulnerable. But against what right now? I would just be claiming some space, and it's also defended by the knight, which I'm liking.
Pieces that white has.
Okay, now I could move this up. Okay, I see why Anna said that too, because like now I got... Wait.
King H2 is correct.
Boom. He takes, I take. If I can move... but then he takes...
Don't sack the knight. It's not worth it. Don't do it.
What is there here? There's something here. There's something here, man.
There's not.
There isn't anything super special.
I'm going to stop defending this, which he could do that. No, there's not. Okay, so I'm going to stop defending. I need to get him to move that. I need to get him to move that.
I love how excited new players get about checks.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
It's so pure.
Okay.
It really is. But he's made the same mistake again.
Should I have moved my... No, I couldn't have. Okay, so he just played that really well then.
Oh my.
Yeah, this looks like a repeat of last game, but they flipped over the board. And once again, he's making a similar mistake where if you push your pawns too far and your opponent blocks them, then you have no attack and you've managed to weaken your kingside position here. But again, it's just very difficult to come up with a plan in the middle game when you've been, playing chess for a few weeks or so.
That's right. And also that knight on f6, which is now undefended, it landed him in a lot of trouble. Tectone made this excellent move pushing out his own f-pawn in order to open up files so that you can attack black's king. And I feel like that's going to hurt him again. I think he's going to push his f-pawn again. I feel like when you're newer to chess, you repeat ideas that worked out for you. But let's hear it from
okay, you know what?
The man himself.
Maybe you are operating on levels that mere mortals don't understand.
Dancing around.
Here, you got this, big man. You got this. Hey, you got
he's
this.
repeating the queen idea.
Come on, bro.
Oh
See,
my
now
God.
you have so many attack options, like, you know, rook to b8, rook to c8, rook to e8, rook to f8. Bro, dude, if I take those pieces, because no, the problem is he's playing in next patch, because in next patch they're implementing nether warp. And what nether warp is that rooks can actually go backwards and appear up here. So he's playing nether warp. But he doesn't realize that we're still on patch 1.5. So hook it there. Hook it there.
Hey, he's creative. Absolutely giving him points for that.
No, he's like in another
King.
universe by the time we rolled out of bed.
Your move, King. You got this, big man.
Oh, no.
Come on, bro.
I think...
Oh,
You're
nice.
such
Guess
a
what? Not
prophet,
today, boy.
Danya. How did you predict
Try
this?
again.
I don't know.
He doesn't take the knight. He doesn't take the knight. What? No.
And in fact, he locks up his own bishop. He's playing way too quickly. Alexander, look at his clock. He's got 10:30. He has to take some time after any pawn move is made. Oh man.
You know, Danya, he was thinking about that new thing he explained where the bishop transports to the other side and then he could still take the knight. You know?
Bingo. Bishops can jump over pawns. And there goes his rook again.
Yeah.
There comes rook a6.
Well,
I like it. They're consistent.
They are consistent. And at least for Nick, he's not going to be opening up the position to those monstrous diagonal bishops over there. That being said, this is just strange play, bringing the queen to b1 to a2, and the rook is once again going in front of his pawns. But that's what we came here to see.
Yeah, that is. And actually, this idea of getting the queen to a2, there's a name for that in chess. Now, I'm not saying this is a good application of that maneuver, but there was an old player over 100 years ago named Rubinstein.
Mm-hmm.
And Rubinstein was one of the best players in the world in the early 1900s. And he played a very famous game where he actually did exactly what Tectone is doing now. He was playing black and he got his queen to a7, but the position was wide open. So the queen was just kind of sniping at the position. Here, it's surrounded by his own pawn, so it's not as effective.
Yeah, it's, you know, maybe that's what Tectone was doing. He was studying some Rubinstein and he just forgot the details of the position. Yeah, great explanation there. And here the tricky thing is at some point the players are going to have to decide when to open it up. I like that he's playing rook a1. It makes me feel like he's going for c4. Mm-hmm. And at that point, he might even be undermining the center, trying to put some pressure on e4.
And I like a4. That's kind of a prophylactic measure. And I would imagine Tectone's going to push his pawn up to b4. He likes doing that. And then if Nicholas plays b5, the position becomes completely and utterly locked up. In fact, that's just pretty much a draw. Although you just know that if that happens, the position's not going to stay low. They're going to find a way to open up the center by hook or by crook.
To do this, close the entire position, and then just let the craziness out on the board.
Yeah, they're going to find a way to break through the line.
Defended.
Let's see what Nicholas is thinking about.
So
pause, champ.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, it's good that he's trying to think even on his opponent's turn.
Right.
Okay, now that I move this, guys, I can move that, and then I have my queen in play as well. And then there's 3. Okay, so he's going to take this.
Okay, so they're not closing the position.
Okay, so he's looking to make something happen right there after I take. He wants me to take that.
We want you to take that.
I might just trade.
Correction.
I might just trade. Otherwise,
he likes bringing his knights out, but you got to be careful about where your opponent's pawns are. Don't go knight b4.
Yeah, very good point.
If I go here,
about to trade, that's a good move.
I have this and this. He has that and that. So I need like to put my queen there, or not even there.
His thought process has been very concise. Even if he's missing calculations, he's clearly very sharp with how he's approaching the position. I wish he would see A takes B3 before, but even his plan with knight A5, at least he's forming a longer term plan instead of just pushing pawns.
That's absolutely right. I think he has some of the good habits down. He needs a little bit of instruction in, where pieces belong, what to look out for in a position. But in terms of the way that he's going about it, I think he's got a good amount of potential. Queen D6, getting the queen more centralized, that's a great move too.
Yeah, slowly improving the position of his pieces. I mean, for his debut on Pogchamps, I am super impressed so far.
Without a doubt. And
yeah.
I would still lock up the position with pawn to B4 if I were Tectone. But he's probably... I think he's thinking about something else, but we'll see.
Well, let's see what he's thinking
of. I saw him do this in a video once. Okay, so if I take, he takes, 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 I take, he takes, I take, he takes,
he's thinking about something different.
I take. It's a ladder. It's a ladder. All right, he said that and then things just worked out, but I don't really know. I don't really know how to do the second part, but I know how to do the first part. So hopefully that was impressive. Hopefully that was very impressive. But other than that, I have no idea what to do here. Oh man, he's really got me in a pickle here, doesn't he? There has to be a play that I'm not seeing.
Yeah, he's been watching some Hikaru.
Right.
I don't even know what he's thinking about because he just made all those illegal moves.
He was just...
No way, right? Like, I've got to be pretty smart, no?
How many pawns he thinks he has that are capable of capturing stuff, but it's not many.
E8. Okay. No, E1.
That's
hold on.
Decent.
E1.
That's a decent move.
Keep this.
Absolutely.
Now what?
Slow.
Still, Nick should take the pawn.
Where did I mess up? Come on, tell me that was a good play.
If his pawn was on before, that would have been a great move. Putting the rook on a semi-open file.
John,
he doesn't have a direct threat.
Please.
Oh, definitely. Any move that's calm is a good move. It forces Black to think. Again, he's below 5 minutes is Nicholas. He managed to accelerate the pace of his play last game, but it could be a concern here. And I like that Tectone is taking more time. Again, he should play before. This time it attacks the rook.
Yeah, so Nick played rook a5 very quickly. I wonder if he was stressed out about his time situation. I see him arrowing the bishop, so maybe he's trying to very early on protect the pawn on d5, seeing some kind of ghost threat. Regardless, I like that it's just a small move. It doesn't change the position too much, and maybe it'll give him some chance to recover on time.
Absolutely, and he seems fairly confident. I think he's gotten into a groove. This is a very hard position to play for anybody, Alexander. There's a lot going on. Almost all of the pieces are still on the board, and that adds a lot of background complexity, forces the players to watch out for more things. So we actually see Tectone here taking quite a long think. But let's listen into Nick.
Okay, but my queen
says anything.
There he is. The arrows are coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Really? So...
Finally, Tectone pushes. Nice.
Something on
no, he was clicking on his rook.
Layering.
First order of business. Move that rook away.
Yep.
I think he's about to.
He hasn't called out the threat yet, though. Don't forget about it, Nick. Yay! Nice job. Move the rook.
I can't do that. He wins, but at least this is still blocking that.
Yeah, you're not really going to make progress on that queen side.
I could move this here.
Good
Close
idea.
positions are the hardest to play for new players.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's he trying here? So if I move this there, and then move it up. Oh, he's going to try to... Okay. Dang. So I need to back it up. Or I could put pressure on something.
I don't know about that. There's not much to put pressure on.
Yep. But it is natural for him
Man,
to
he's
think
making
of
me
that.
play defensively, so like I'm almost wasting moves. Like clearly that wasn't the play, bringing my rook up. So it makes me, yeah. Like see, he's getting. Okay, I see what you're doing.
Right.
But you don't.
Careful.
want that, do you? You do.
Is
he gonna see the
an
force?
Can I
excellent
capitalize
move.
on this? If I let you take, then my queen could get into play. Yeah, I'm gonna let you take because you're not gonna take. My queen will win that.
Uh-oh.
I definitely don't want to be doing this then.
No. He can move his
Wow,
rook or
this
his
is
queen.
a really interesting. Really interesting.
You ooh.
I need you. You did nothing, bro. That's so cringe.
He missed it. And
Oh,
Tectone sees it.
immediately, and he gets. Oh
You
man.
kneel to me. Fork with the pawn. You're dead.
The worst kind of fork.
Choose. You're dead, Nicholas. You will die today.
We both know. Oh man. And
Yes, Nicholas. You fucked.
Uh-oh.
Now he gives up a knight too.
Yep.
But that might confuse Tectone. We'll see.
That's true. What if Tectone takes the queen?
That is a very tempting move, but then, of course, he would give up his own queen, but that's a possibility. He's getting his bearings.
I liked the speech he gave. But now he's
I don't like
fully
that.
focused. He's not even talking.
He's stewing in stony silence. Let's see if he can figure out that fork's not going anywhere. Gotta take care of the knight first.
I don't like that at all. Okay.
You should like it. It's another
Did I
free
mess
knight.
up? I think this is the play. Did I mess up?
Oh,
Wanna
Can you
take
tell
it.
me I did
That's
good?
not a bad move.
That's still okay.
That's the play, right? That's good?
At least he
I
didn't
don't
take
want
the
to trade
queen.
my queen. I need her.
Respectable.
Nick, can you just say I did good and just... I would like... Thank you.
Yeah, now he takes the rook, and then he can
I
take the
will
knight
be
on the next
taking
move because the queen's hanging.
Thank you.
Yep.
Now, queen, you're
But
going to
if
have
he
to back up
doesn't see
again.
it, then the knight
Or
can
you'll
come
just
to
take my
D3.
friend. All right, you know what? I say that's worth, baby.
I don't know.
I
if he
think that
sees
was
it.
worth. I think I did good.
His cursor is.
I think that was a
nowhere near
good
that
play.
pawn.
I think that was a good play. I think.
We need to see that cursor shift to the left a little bit more.
Let's
and
just
it
say
does
Whoa! No.
Okay.
That was almost tragic. That was almost tragic. That was tragic. Okay, that was almost really bad. Here, what if I just do this? That's pretty good, right? That's a
nice
good play.
move.
Wow. He went around the world, and then he's like, "Yeah, let me just take the knight." Actually.
Yeah,
Good,
he had us
solid
in the
idea.
first half, you know? But then he came back before the move and then he got it.
Nicholas has good instincts. The recapturing. He wants to play aggressively. That now White's knight on D2 is hanging. Again, and I'm not just saying that to keep people on their toes, but we know the game isn't over. Even if Nicholas had no pieces left, as we saw in the last game, the game is still not over.
Too far, Danya, too far. Still so soon. And Tectone plays another
Soon.
great move. He not only defends the knight, he attacks the queen and he offers a trade, which would simplify his position quite a bit. And for Nick, it would be hard to try to go and retreat the queen somewhere because you also have that pawn hanging on b7, but there's still that pass pawn on a4 that might give him chances. And as we've seen, these games are very unpredictable.
Yeah, and I feel like he's going to take White's queen because any retreating move is hard to play for newer players because, he plays queen a3, so he doesn't retreat. Of course, that queen could get trapped. Tectone could move his bishop one square diagonally to b4, and Nick would be forced to offer a queen trade or lose his queen. But maybe Tectone will take that pawn on b7.
Right. He has quite a few good moves here. And I see Nick eyeing the rook on c1. That would not be a good trade. Let's look in on him.
No, he can't move there. I might be able to. Oh, okay. Well, I can't take that because he's defending. So unfortunate. I think what we would do is, man, he's got really good positioning. Like I can't do anything. He's gonna go for a check.
He's defending well.
Definitely.
Protecting the pawn on c7.
I really need to start moving quicker. So, okay, wait. If I move this here, I need to somehow threaten. No, I can't. I need to threaten like this, so I can threaten that, but then also be right here. But then he would just take, and then he takes. Like he's got really good positioning, man. And my knight is kind of in a really tough spot. Like he has everything pinned down. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to leave my king with this. No, I feel like that's gonna take way too long. Ah, man.
That's the right sound to make in this position.
So what would your advice? Oh, my, okay. For Nick to try and save this position, but this is going to give him some chances.
Right. I'll start by taking white's pieces.
Yep. Wow, Danya, you're so smart. Great move.
I know. This is why they pay me the big bucks.
Oh, okay. So he takes with the knight, trading a little bit more pieces than he had to, but regardless, he takes the free piece, and that's a win. And on top of that, the big advantage for him is that after d takes e4, he frees up his bishop on e6, which before had no play. And now he might have some nice, counterplay on the king side potentially if his queen somehow gets into f3.
True. But Tectone, he does have this discovery. If he pushes that d pawn forward to d5, I'll be very impressed if he sees that.
Because
Let's
I
listen
can't
in.
win by checkmating. I'm okay with this. That exchange, I feel great about. I feel fantastic. I would really like to get my bishop away from this fucking psychopath. Let's just fucking quit fucking around. And can you just get your fucking queen off my board? Take it. Take it so I can trade, because I can't handle this fucking pressure anymore. You're stressing me out. Thank you for leaving. Holy crap. Dear God, I was getting anxiety every turn. All right, now I believe I can jet boost this shit up, right? Now that my life isn't literally in peril. Thank you for the pawn. Hoggy woggy froggy doggy. I'm feeling good. We have 3 full minutes ahead. Oh, that sucks. Does it? Rook for bishop ain't worth.
Doesn't see that discovery.
Wait, so
that he can push the pawn out.
Yep.
Bishop is aligned with black king. He could.
Dude, if I wasn't stupid, this game would be way easier. I would be so good at this game if I wasn't a complete idiot. What if I move this pawn forward one space?
Oh my goodness.
Is he gonna do it?
Does he know it's check?
I'm gonna go for it.
That's a good question.
If I move the pawn forward one space, he can't do anything, right? I get his bishop for free?
I think he sees that it's check. He's just assuming. Oh!
Right, that's the play, right? Because now he has to. Okay, and then I just go like this, no?
Pawn takes.
Could have taken with a pawn.
Right, that's a good play, no?
Still a great play though.
Wait.
Nick is starting to collapse here.
That was a good play. Wait, how is that not a good play? I feel like that was a good play. Was that not a good play?
Okay,
I feel like that was good.
Guess what, Alexandra? Black can
Was
get
that
rid of
not
that
good?
a-pawn.
I feel like it was good. I mean,
and then the rook.
Stalemate part 2? Question mark.
I can see a situation with the king being on g6 and only having h6, but that's so far in the future. But 2 minutes for Tectone.
34 seconds for Nick. That is a big problem for him.
Rookie one, great move. Obviously, when you're up so many pieces, you want to trade. And I love Nick's instinct not to trade pieces. I know it sounds, silly when you're down a queen, but when you're new to chess, you want to pick out the stuff you do well. And one of the things Nick has done really well is he's shown this aggressive instinct.
Yeah,
let's see what he's thinking.
I feel like it could be a stalemate. I feel like it could be a stalemate if he.
That's what you should go for, Nick. Here we go again. Are you ready, chat?
Buckle in. 2 minutes now. 150 for Tectone. Don't sleep on his clock either.
I see a lot of Pepe laughs in anticipation.
And look at that, Alexander. Counterattacking.
That's interesting, actually, that he did that. So if he takes, I take, and I'm kind of in there, but he's gonna not do that. And I'm trying to think what he's trying to do. Okay.
Great move.
Sure.
There is a checkmate in one.
He's gonna move there.
Is there?
If he plays King G6.
Yep.
Oh,
Queen G7
no.
mate.
This is limited.
Is he gonna see it?
I think he's gonna move his rook down.
GG. Dang, man. Wow, well done. He's good.
I knew it! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Woo! Ayata Destiny! Never give up! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my goodness, Alexander, that was so much to take in. And what a finish, so confident. He didn't give Nick a chance once he started taking all the pieces.
Yeah, he gave him a chance in the first game, but then he came back and this game was just absolutely incredible.
It was. And, it's always hard in such matches to figure out what was the moment of the match, what was the play of the game. And you can argue with me here, Alexander, but I'm going to say, that first game was so topsy-turvy. It set the table for a close second game. And really the moment when Nick managed to turn it around and win Black's queen, that was one moment that jumps out at me. He came out of nowhere. But then, of course,
really
blundering
did.
that queen a little bit later, that whole segment, to me, that was such a fascinating moment. I don't know what you think. Was that the moment of the match?
I'm trying to pull it up. I'll pull it up in just a second because I have the second game here. But I will never forget that. When there's that many queens being blundered, you know that it is going to be the defining moment.
And we only see that stuff in Pogchamps. We see so many turnarounds. First year, convinced, one side's got it. Nothing could. And I think that mouse slip, Queen B3, that was really, really unfortunate. Because he was
but
so
it made
close.
It so interesting.
But he was so close. He even saw that he could win Black's rook, which to me was incredible. That was a long-range fork with Black's rook all the way down in the corner. He saw that within seconds. So a lot of positive stuff to pull out of this for Nick. But Tectone, we love his energy, his confidence. And ultimately, that was what shone. That was what shone through. But
absolutely.
I should say, Alexandra, if people are in agreement, if you think that play deserves to be eternalized, make sure to sign up on eternal.gg with your Twitch account and type eternal, all caps, in chat to vote. The play of the games that receive the most votes will be turned into digital collectibles and dropped on September the 12th, with all proceeds going to RED, our charity dedicated to making mental health accessible. 3 lucky viewers who voted will win a free pack, and we will announce the winners. And now you can pre-order the Pogchamps 4 pack containing epic moments from this tournament, including those voted by you. There's a limit of 3,000 packs, 3 packs per user. Sign up now with your Twitch account and watch out for more info on voting to turn play of the game into eternal packs that you can win, ladies and gentlemen. So lots of stuff here. Lots of moments will be made into eternal memories. And what an exciting match we just saw, Alexandra.
Absolutely. When I get the pack, I really hope that I get the first game. This was my favorite moment so far. Eternal moment of Pogchamps. That is incredible. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you soon with our next round pairing, which is going to be Harry Mack and Justaminx. You can enjoy his rapping in the meantime.
The blowtorch, I'm spitting propane. Who could do with me? No names. Hey, yo, I'm here to get loose. Check the vibes I produce. I storm on the industry like I was Zeus. I'm back again. I'm about to cause a murder spree. They heard of me. No exaggeration, no hyperbole. I'm here for my people. Y'all know what we catch. Oh, they wanted to be emote only during match. Okay, for sure. I just got the notice. Harry Mack, you know I'm about to help you keep focus. Yeah, and every time I flow, I'm the hottest. Got the text from my manager. I'm saying, cool, I got it. How do I switch? Let me look real quick, and maybe my mods can assist with this. Oh, I see. Emotes only chat. Okay, dope. So when the match comes, I gotta switch to that, but not yet. So there we go. And the reason is, I can't have people showing me, telling me what I should be doing. Like, yo, the queen is available. Grab the queen. Which I'm sure was happening last time. Last time I just didn't look at the chat at all. For the record. No, but honestly, I didn't look at the chat because I'm here to actually learn, and the only way to learn is to take a couple L's. In my case, lots of L's. You got to lose a lot when you're learning chess, man. Let me tell you. At least for me, I don't know. Tell me your experience. Chess players out there, especially ones who were recently beginners. Did you lose a lot in the beginning, or did you just start winning right out the gate? While you ponder that question, by the way, thank you for this level 2 hype train, 68 percentage points. My God, B-Ball is life. Thank you for resubbing. Jackie Nimble, thank you for the sub. Or was that a gift? Yes, that was a sub. Thank you so much. And it's gone. Thank you for resubbing with Prime. Hype train is not gone, though. It's still rocking. Yeah, shout out to the mod squad. Yeah, we're switching to emote only for the actual match. Yes, losing is good. You can learn from it. Let me have a snack pack too while we all chill here waiting for the match. Level 2 complete. Let's go. Chess Weeb. What up? What up? You don't start winning. That's a fact. Yes, I have learned that firsthand. And it makes sense. Same thing with freestyling. Same thing with really any endeavor. Any new endeavor. Level 3 complete. Let's go. Mission and LeBron. What's going on? Oh, I just got the message. We're about 10 minutes out. Sorry for chewing. To be clear,
We are back, joined by Nickeh 30 and Tectone, who just ended up winning the match by 1.5 to 0.5. Nick, I know you came in pretty recently. You've been training chess. You already had a great performance to start off with, where you were maybe the underdog in terms of experience. Had you not accidentally mouse slipped your queen in the first game?
No.
I don't even know how you recovered from that and didn't give up. Did you learn what stalemates were before going into the game, or was that your first one?
Yeah. So I was actually I've been doing a lot of research lately, and one of the first lessons actually I was on Chess.com is stalemates, and I was learning how to check a king when you have 2 rooks, when you have 1 rook and a king, when you have all these different scenarios. And sad enough, it didn't even get into play, but I've been doing a lot of research, so I'm happy with the performance. Never back down, never give up.
Well, we were definitely impressed, and Tectone, big congratulations to you. So many things to talk about, but in the break, you piqued my interest. You were talking about the Tommy Pickles. Can you remind us what this maneuver is? How did you come to know it? And it was just so cool. So put me through the blow by blow.
Sure. So I'm pretty sure JT trained me as a joke, and I'm pretty sure he taught me incorrect names, so that way I can learn them easier because he makes them fun. So he calls that move the Tommy Pickles, where you put the queen behind your bishop. That way it can jet boost across the board and like a double threat. Like you take with bishop, they can't take back because you have your queen there. And because like one of my biggest weaknesses for chess is that I'm really dumb. Is that like if they make it easy and fun to learn with goofy names, then I can remember it well, and hopefully that makes it for the lack of IQ.
You don't have a lack of IQ. The way you were playing that second game was actually really impressive. And what I noticed is it was a very difficult game because it was a super close position. But as soon as you open it up, you came in with the tactics. What would you say you feel like your strengths are? Because they definitely shined in that second game.
My strengths, well, it's not checkmating because I stalemate so often.
You did checkmate in the second game, though.
Yeah, that's true. I was so happy about that. I'm not gonna lie, I was over the moon. My strengths, I think it's just for the first 80% of the game, the pressure doesn't even phase me. But it's the first 80%. The last 20, I'm a nervous wreck. But first 80%, cool as a cucumber, no sweat. You know, I'm doing my thing. I play my game. I try to make my opponents, you know, be forced to play my game because I do the hippo. I do the hippo every round. I will always do the hippo. And it's nice because it puts the pressure on them and lets me just wait and sit back and see when they mess up, and hopefully I'll be there to capitalize. So that's me. And plus, I think my strength is just having a lot of fun because chess to me is a blast. Like I love it. It's not relaxing in this setting, but outside of a tournament, it's very therapeutic. It's very calming. I love it.
I agree completely. Nick, today was your Pogchamps debut, so I wanted to get your take on that. How stressful is it to make those first moves, or do you feel like it's just like any regular game you play on Chess.com? How did you feel throughout the match?
Yeah, I definitely felt a lot different. So it was a lot more stressful, and I feel like, so I recently just got into chess too, because I remember actually I got tagged in something that was actually from the Botez twins, and it was like, I think she was like taking off, and it was doing like, she was doing some amazing work with regards to like chess. And so like they used some clips to describe like Twitch, and they had a montage, and I think I was like, people were tagging me, there was like a Fortnite clip in there. And so like I realized, okay, what's this channel? And I started watching both of them actually. They were playing chess. Yeah. And then I started to like kind of get into it because I played it as a kid just for fun, you know, like I played with my brother, and we weren't pros, or we didn't really have a good grasp of it, but I did enjoy it. So like recently I just got into it, and it was actually just like a week ago, and I've been playing it since. And given the fact that I don't have that much experience, I'm still happy with how I played, you know, moving the pawns towards the center, claiming that, developing my pieces. But it was hard going up against Tectone because I just feel like I didn't have a move to make because all the pieces were scrunched together, and I don't really know all the scenarios to be in, really.
Absolutely. I mean, his hippo is really hard to break, and close positions are the most difficult for beginners. So you really put into play everything that you learned so far. I think you're going to be rapidly improving. You know, Tectone is lucky he got you this early into Pogchamps before you start beating up everybody. You both played amazing. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Best of luck to both of you in the future, and we will see you guys soon.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Well, before we take a quick break, let me remind everybody that Chess.com is happy to be supporting Rise Above the Disorder in their cause to remove the two greatest barriers to mental health care: access and affordability. RAD was started by a Worldcraft guide leader in 2013, and it has helped tens of thousands of people all over the world receive mental health care free of charge. Go to chess.com/rad to make a donation. And if you do, chess.com will be matching up to $100,000 of the community's contribution. So if you're having fun with chess, you want to support mental health, this is an incredible cause. We will shout you out and thank you. Thank you so much for everybody who has donated so far, and we will be back soon.
I'm so excited. My God, I'm so excited. I'm a little bit nervous. Let's wrap some of the nerves away again. Rapping the nerves away, yeah, come on. Hey, yo, we rapping the nerves away, yeah. Tragic pepperoni said today you are winning. You're about to hold it down till the very last inning. Wait, is this baseball? No, this is chess. But either way, the metaphor connects so direct. Yeah, we about to move up on the square, spitting styles that are rare. Making moves, I gotta prepare, gotta visualize the move and the effect it'll have. Cause if I make a stupid mistake, I might get mad. You might see me live in front of thousands of people saying, no, god damn it, this game is evil. I hope it doesn't happen, I'm just saying it could. Hey yo, I break it down smooth so it's all understood. Yeah, Mack winning anytime he's in the battle rap. Stand up guy, 7'3", rapping Caddyshack. Mack all up in it, and you know I be the best. I be blessed, man, my win is what I'm here to manifest. So, let's manifest it, I can't be tested. A lot of skills, man, you know that's what I'm blessed with. So heed the message, I'm coming through to make it happen. I'm not known for chess, I'm known for crazy rapping. But today, man, you know you got the guard amped, cause I'm here just to compete again in Pogchamps. Yeah, you might even miss it if you blink. Moving fast when I'm playing against enemy minks. Not my enemy in life, to be clear, but my enemy in Pogchamps. Yo, I'm feeling fear. I hope I have the skills necessary to compete. Hope I don't make an error that'll leave my ass beat. But we'll see what happens. Coming up with new stuff. Shouts out to Neatly Live saying you suck. Yo, I appreciate this for the inspo. And thank you for sharing the honest info. If some people think I suck, well, that motivates me to keep on flowing great so that I can demonstrate how to improve when I'm out here making moves. These are all the people who be locked into the groove. Are you talking about chess? If so, then I kind of agree. But when it comes to rhyming with ease, well, I don't think I suck at all. Then again, I suck the air out of rappers' lungs every time I spit it, son. Yeah, hey yo, you know I suck the mic in through the vacuum lung energy. It's Mack bringing remedies, yeah. And y'all know I am not the fake type. Save the game, so I suck the venom out the snake bite. Check how we flip it. You know I'm on that rap shit, the fat shit. Me winning the game, that be the tactic. Yeah, coming through properly, I do it easily. Hey yo, y'all know I love bumping easy E, PMD, and the classic grooves. Mack, man, I'm sending something nasty through. I don't mean you suck, bro, that's the word, sorry. Mack, man, oh, I get you twisted like Bacardi. It's all good, Neatly, I'm truly not tripping. I'm known for getting busy with the microphone flipping. Any mic I'm gripping, it's about to get shut down. Hey yo, y'all know I rap from here to Bucktown. Hey yo, I'm here to rock the hot jam. Hey yo, they quoting my lyrics and saying, goddamn, that's iconic. That be the homie with the most. The one you seen on Happy Hour, you know he's the host. With me, I spit freeze for my people off the head poems. They feel me from here to Redstone. I'm guessing that's a location on the earth. Let me improvise, cause my vocation is the verse. That's my job. Dig it. Y'all know they will survive less. My name is Harry Potter. I be playing live chess. Hey yo, I'm here to make it happen. I'm holding down the court. They saying chess isn't no sport. Yo, it's a way of life. I'm slaying mics. Y'all know I'm getting busy now, and I'ma make your head spin around. You got the dizzy style. Yeah, where is he now? You know I'ma slam these guys. Damn, I'm fly. You know I be training like a samurai. I be snapping. I hit you with the queen's gambit out the habit. The microphone, I slam it. I'm a savage. How you feeling? Feeling great. Y'all know I be killing fakes. Harry Mack. Y'all know I'm about to get the illest mate. Checking 5 moves. You know I will maneuver with bars that's smoother. I'm here to soothe ya, heal your pain. You know I'm like Magnus. Whenever I be in the game, I'm about to body bag this. To be honest, yo, I might get body bagged quick. No telling. Still in the show like a felon. Y'all know I'm staying on my word route. Honestly, I'm just freestyling to get the nerves out. Hey, yo, I'm here to win the battle. Protecting my king. He's hidden behind the castle. Yeah, my queen be the strongest, the one who moves in the most directions, stretching the longest. Yeah, so I gotta protect the queen, but also use it on the offensive. Know what I mean? It's a balance. For me, that's the biggest challenge. I'm way too defensive. Y'all know that I meant this. Trying to figure out how to hop up on the offense. Started 3.5 weeks ago.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Dash here. I wanted to take a moment today, alongside Rise Above the Disorder, to talk about mental health. Especially in this day and age, now more than ever, it's important for us to recognize a couple of things. Number one, that it's okay to not be okay. And number two, to know that you're not alone. I, like many people throughout my life, have struggled with mental health at different times and for differing reasons. And everybody's situation is going to be unique, without a doubt. But I think the one common thread that we can all latch onto is that we have all struggled at some point in time with something mentally. And so I wanted to highlight today the importance of normalizing talking about mental health, the importance of reaching out to each other, to those in our friend groups, in our families, those close to us, to check in with each other. At the end of the day, know that there are resources out there. Rise Above the Disorder is a phenomenal organization that can help you with many of the things that you might need if you're going through a trying time. But at the very least, turn to those you love and those around you. Check in with them. Let them know that you love them. And until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and be good to each other.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pogchamps. And we have our second matchup today on deck. We have freestyle rapper Harry Mack against variety streamer Justaminx. And if this match, Alexandra, is to be anything like the first one, people better keep their seatbelts fastened tight.
Absolutely. And both of these players are super entertaining. Harry, as you guys saw, incredible at freestyling. Minx, one of the funniest streamers on all of Twitch. They're also super similar in terms of their chess experience. I will say Minx has been coached by Andrea, while Harry Mack has been coached by Grandmaster Robert Hess. So they have two different coaching styles. I always like roasting my sister a little bit, but it'll be fun to see how the two of them do. And I think Minx is preparing very seriously right now. Let's take a look.
They haven't sent me the link. Wait, is there supposed to be a link? Wait, what? You're freaking me out. I'm on Chess Live. Don't freak me out. Are you fucking trolling me?
You know what that sound is?
Oh, it started? Oh, it fucking
Get in there,
started?
Minx. Get in there.
There it is.
Okay. What?
45.
She looks a little shocked.
Yep.
I'm
But is
not
it at the moves? What?
Right.
Villador's defense.
There's some very heavy breathing. I think she's a little bit nervous. Philidor defense might not be, the sharpest, but it is very stable as long as she doesn't have any threats
I don't have my music.
on F7.
I don't have my music.
Both sides bringing their pieces out.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
I was a bit worried she might
Oh my
bring her
God.
other knight
Oh my
and have
God,
to deal
chat,
with
I
knight
castled the
G5.
wrong side. Oh my God, I thought this was my king. Oh my God.
Uh-oh. Knight G5 would be very nasty here.
Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Harry will have to see the move though. And Harry pushed D3 instead. So now even if he plays Knight G5 in the future, she'll already be castled. So that will be okay now for Minx.
Yeah, very good development. A little bit passive, as you said, but nothing wrong with that. And both sides are this is high-level chess being played right here. Knight G5 is the kind of idea you have to learn. It's hard to just kind of see that. And Minx should definitely castle here.
Beautiful.
And she does.
This actually looks like a very standard opening from both players. A few inaccuracies, but given the fact that they're in the 200 ELO rating range, I think we have to be very proud of how they've started off.
And to your point, H3, another great move covering that important G4 square. I think Minx might copy him with H6. That would be a pretty good bet. Or A6. And you often see newer players play their corner pawns up. I think they often don't like playing too much in the center, and there's A6.
Copying on a different side, but still, now she might have B5 ideas in the future.
Indeed. And we might see A4 or A3 from Harry.
A4 or A3 would be a very impressive move because that would imply that he's trying to create some space for his bishop here. Let's see what he's saying. It's a rare moment when Harry doesn't have sick beats. Yeah.
Ooh.
Danya, have you watched any of the Baka Mitai videos on YouTube?
Yeah, I got introduced to that pretty recently.
Pretty recently. You say that with a big smile. We really need to have just a compilation of certain Pogchamp games with that song. It is incredible.
No, I'm familiar with the song.
Yeah. Okay, so Minx did play b5. Great move on her end. Harry does see that his bishop's under attack, which is great. He only has one move that is going to save it, so he'll definitely see it.
And he drops it back. Now, Minx should actually take that knight on d5, which would expose an attack against the bishop on g5. But that's a pretty committal move. That can be hard to spot. It doesn't win a piece because Harry could recapture with a pawn and attack Minx's knight on c6 if that happens.
True. So let's see what Minx is going to go for here. And she pushes a5. Great instinct on Minx's part. Wow.
And c4, a good move by Harry, which secures the knight on d5 and creates a escape square for the bishop on c2. And look at Minx pushing that pawn
forward. She just pushes the pawn. Do not underestimate Minx. She may have been freaking out a little bit at the start of the game, but now that she's cool.
It looks like she's in her element now.
Cat jam.
Stop doing that face! What are you seeing that I'm not seeing, chat? Because I'll tell you right now, you're giving me a lot of fucking anxiety. You're fucking up my gameplay because you're doing this fucking emote. Sometimes all I think about is you. Heat wave been freaking me out.
It is
it's
a
funny,
good song.
Minx is the one singing, and Harry is
that's true.
In silence.
I think we're gonna need a duet. Maybe we could try to prompt them during the interview, Danya.
Oh, absolutely. Maybe Harry should give the whole interview and rap style. I mean, I was listening during the break. The guy is incredible.
Yeah, some might call him the Daniel Naroditsky of freestyle.
Oh, I'm honored.
Okay, he moved his bishop away. Taking on b5 would have been a little bit more tricky, but he saved his bishop, so that's super important. And now he can recapture and bring another pawn to help defend his knight on d5.
Which
solid position.
And still, Minx should take that knight. That knight is just right in Black's face. And rook b8. So
Good
putting
move.
the rook on an open file. I mean, neither side has done anything too wrong. Both sides are playing cautiously, but good, solid, healthy moves. Rook b1, seeing the threat against the pawn. Now a4 is hanging, but in Pogchamps, pawns are not, game deciding things. You can lose a couple pawns.
You could. And rook a8. So Minx notices that the pawn is under attack, and she moves her rook back. Sadly, that doesn't protect it since it's also attacked by the queen on d1. But at least she saw that the threat and reacted to it, which is a good sign.
And one of the hardest things for newer players is spotting, when a pawn is protected, understanding that it could be attacked twice and protected once, and you can still capture it. That's a bit of a roadblock because you see, the rook protects the pawn, but you also got to see that the queen is another attacker on that. Oh,
Harry Mack gives Minx a free knight.
And look at the speed with which she ate that knight immediately.
Oh my gosh. Good for her.
And you can...
Oh, poor Harry.
Disconcerted as Harry.
It's okay, Harry.
Damn.
It's just a piece.
It's not good. Wait a second.
Got to re-centralize here. Push that a pawn, get the knight out of the picture.
Yep, absolutely. And a reminder, because they are both playing for a point in this match. The rest of their group is very difficult. This is going to be the closest match they both have. So it is a very impactful one. Minx does grab that pawn on a2. Let's see if Harry sees that his rook is under attack, maybe moves it over to a1 and then can at least recapture a pawn.
Yep. Yeah, move the rook to a1, force the knight back to b4. The knight will have safe passage out. The rook can't move anywhere to protect that b4 square, and he's about to do it. And Minx, she needs to bring that knight back to b4.
Nice, and she does. There's a lot of people in chat, and I see that in terms of chat polling, Harry was actually the favorite here. So the fact that Minx is up a piece is very impressive so far, at least from what the people were deciding.
Yeah, she really managed to mix it up in the opening, or shall I say, minx it up.
There we go. Bring the puns back, Danya.
Yeah. That was really, really funny, Alexandra. That's why they hired me as a commentator.
I know, they just wanted your puns.
Right.
And Harry sees the pawn on a4. He doesn't take it. He pushes b3, which is a little bit concerning because now Minx can push the pawn to a3. Yeah, you're rubbing off on me. I'd rather your chess rubbed off than your puns, but I'll take what I can get.
Well, Mack's playing pretty slowly. He's really not in a hurry here.
Oh my God.
Black should definitely push that a pawn forward to a3, as you're indicating. And that's a passed pawn on a3. That's pretty serious business. But I think Minx will probably take the pawn on b3, would be my guess.
Let's see what Minx is saying. She has a lot to say here, actually. Haven't seen her so talkative in a while.
I know. I can't even keep up.
My gosh, will she ever stop talking?
I know. It's really obnoxious, Alexander. I can't even think. There's way too much talking going on right now.
Yeah, absolutely. But hey, on a serious note, she's still up a knight. She's doing super well here. She pushes d5, which is not the best move.
What was my plan there?
The hilarious thing is you could take that pawn with a knight, and actually that's not a bad move.
Right now, good sir. I didn't have one.
Ooh, now Harry could push that pawn out to d6 and threaten that bishop on e7. It technically still doesn't win material, but it causes a lot of practical problems for Black. Will he see it?
That would be a huge win. Ooh,
No,
he trades instead. You don't want to be trading when you're down a piece, but hey, at least that pawn on e5 is also hanging. So he's slowly collecting pawns to make up for the lack of minor
pieces. Go on, do it. Take my queen. Take it. Take her.
Yeah, provoke him.
She's sitting there. She's a sitting duck right now.
Minx is my teammate. We're both on Team Envy. And Harry is just incredible. So
well, I didn't fucking see that coming now. What light are you there? Did not fucking see that one coming.
She sounds like an Irish Karen with that voice. Yeah, it's a good one.
AV3, lots going on here.
There's just so much hanging, it's making me nervous.
I know, something's going to come unhinged here. I don't know what it is or who's going to emerge with more pieces, but something's about to go down.
Okay, so bishop on c6, defended by the knight. She just has to be careful to not move it. Queen is still protected.
Calm.
Yeah.
He just wants to play rook b8. Everything's protected, keeping the tension.
And I will say, Minx has made huge progress from when she initially started. Minx has actually been putting in a lot of work. So she's playing better than her rating so far.
Oh, without a doubt, as is Harry. I mean, they both are. You would not. I mean, they're playing closer to 800 to 1,000 rated players than 200.
But every time we say that, we do commentator's curse.
Oh, absolutely. That means a piece is about to be blundered on the next
I feel like a piece.
I think I heard Minx.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Rook b8.
Rook b8.
Solid.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we might see a Botez game. Like chances of, it's like when you drive into a forested area, you see the fire danger sign. I think we should put a Botez gambit percentage risk of a Botez gambit happening.
True. I mean, hey, let's just trade those queens off and forget about blundering the queens. I mean, in the other game, Minx was playing Boxbox, and Minx and Boxbox took her queen, checked her, and instead of recapturing, she just moved her king away. Now she's improved and made a ton of progress. Let's keep in mind that was her first Pogchamps game. In her second Pogchamps game, she hasn't blundered so far. So the progression here is a very good story arc.
Well, don't minx it, Alexandra, because we know what might happen.
We're in it.
Oh, I mean, I would never sleep on Harry. You know what? Somebody who is such an incredible freestyler can calculate way too quickly.
Still, the queens are making me nervous. The fact that they're not getting traded. Of course, a queen trade is good for Black. Mixes up a piece, so you want to simplify.
Nope, don't do that.
Chad is a big fan of your puns.
Oh, they always are.
Bishop a4, attacking the knight on c6. Minx sees it and
immediately
defends it right away. She's up an entire minute. But Harry's also been playing very quickly, which is, you know, true to character.
All right, let's see what he does now. Now, if I were Harry, I would move my queen out and prevent the possibility of a queen trade.
Let me think.
But he might also take that knight. Seems to have his eye on his bishop.
That is true. And it's not the worst move. You know, even trades, always fine moves under, let's say, 1,000 rating.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, recapture. Now queen f3 would be a good move, hitting that rook.
Oh yeah, hitting the rook, putting more pressure on the knight on f6. But that's kind of a tricky move to see.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Queen a4, direct
Queen a4,
attack.
good move. Similar. Now Minx has to see that rook.
And let's see. Minx is arrowing it. We see this on her screen. She's still super focused here.
Oh, queen
got her
c8 would be an
superwoman
excellent move.
Moves. Beautiful. She moves out of the pin and defends her rook.
This is high level chess. Just
absolutely.
And I'm not just saying that. These are moves. I would play queen c8 in this position. Not that that means anything, but
yeah,
probably means it's a bad move.
Who are you,
but...
Danya? Oh man. Someone in chat said this game could easily be 2200 level. I'm muting this chat. Oh, okay.
I don't know about that, but
I should have read the latter part. That was my bad.
What, Alexander? But look at these moves. Putting the rook in an open file. Uh-oh.
Chat, let's get a copy pasta going. Just every time people are hating, we should just start spamming. This game could easily be 2200.
Right.
Jay Schlatt is now my lover. He beautiful less than 3.
Hi.
I love the sub notification there. But
right.
5 minutes to 4 minutes, it feels like this game might end up being determined in tie pressure. The cool thing is it's an open position. There's not that many tactics to fall into. But
I'm going to make a prediction. And I'm going to interrupt you.
Please.
I'm going to say this is decided by a Botez gambit.
Oh gosh.
Okay, continue.
that's the spam. Oh yes, chat. There you go. This game could easily be 2200. Heck yeah. Some new people are gonna come in and be like, "Wow, are we missing a couple zeros on the Pogchamps participants?"
Yeah, you know what's a 0, 200, 2200. Both contain the word 200, so basically the same thing.
Exactly. So 9h5.
Stop making fun of me. I'm stressed. I didn't realize I was in the middle of a house tour, and then chat was like, "Chess." Oh no! What is your plan?
Completing the rook
you
left
take
would be a
this
good
guy.
idea. Rook g6 here.
My queen takes you. You're both gonna come down and attack me. Oh no.
She's stressed, but she's up a minute and up a piece.
Oh
She's gonna play knight g3.
Seems
which
to
would be
me
an excellent move.
I might be fucked.
No, you're not.
Far from it.
Negative, you are not. Yeah. Danielle, how
Don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Do not play rook d8. Do not. No,
put
Minx,
the rook back.
There we go.
Good.
My prediction would come true in that case, but
yeah, that's true. Let's not make it. I would love to see a move like h6, just making some space for her king, kicking the bishop out. But her cursor seems to be on the opposite side of the board here, which is also okay.
But that's also a bad sign. When the cursor goes from one piece to another, there's a higher probability of a blunder. It means the player is unsure. Rook b6 is a pretty solid move. It doesn't accomplish much, but it gets the rook out of the queen's purview. Solid chess.
Bishop
I'm afraid
e7.
Ooh. I hope she doesn't move the rook. She has to spot that bishop.
Yep.
What are you doing here, friend?
And thank you everyone who's donated to Rad so far.
If you eat that and I eat you.
Oh no. She didn't take the bishop.
I don't know why I did that.
She played bishop b4.
It was a panic move. Andrea tells me to slow down, but I saw the timer!
Oh no.
Fuck, what is he doing?
The exchange, okay, she takes with the king. Black is still okay here, Alex. But that king is so exposed now to a potential back rank mate on d8. In fact, white could try to distract black's queen and then play rook d8 with checkmate, but that's a super high level idea.
Yeah,
Can't do that yet.
My issue with this position after that blunder from Minx is that she still has all of her pawns here, and there's just so many checkmate opportunities. And I think it's difficult to coordinate the knight and the bishop at this level, especially against two rooks. But this is Minx's moment. Is she going to take the rook? She needs to see the rook on e1. This could be her comeback moment. She's still higher on the clock.
Pawn, though. And you know what's crazy?
Not with the queen, though, right?
With the bishop. But if she takes with the bishop, Harry has a sick move here. Queen swings to g4. And if the queen captures the queen, then you have that mate. So that's what I was talking about. But if you move the queen, then the knight on h5 is lost. That's super hard to see, though. First, Minx has to take the pawn for that to happen.
Yeah, if Harry sees that, he's goated.
Yep, absolutely.
But first, will Minx see the rook on e1, or will she grab the pawn on c5? We don't know, chat. This is a big moment. The worst thing to do. We just hope she doesn't take with the queen. That's a tempting move because it's not a retreating move. I feel like new players, like I said, okay, she brings it back to b8, solid. Defensive.
Covering the back rank.
And we'll take it, yeah. She's protecting herself here.
That was smart.
Let's see.
You did say there would be a Bota's gambit. Now we're gonna see some queen trades.
Well, this does blunder a rook though, so
it's like a half one.
It's a half of this game.
Yeah. Still, chat, this game could easily be 2200.
Well, Minx is gonna be up 2 pieces. Harry panics here with a queen trade that also results in a rook that is offered, and Minx takes it. Will we see a knight and bishop mate?
Oh my god! What I
you know what the worst thing
still don't know
would
what
be?
the result is going to be.
Damn it!
If Harry pushes that pawn to c6,
It
Minx
wasn't
might
all
be
the way
tempted
thought
with
through.
Rook e1. Okay, I'll let him talk, but that pawn could promote.
Didn't you say a pawn can build a kingdom?
Oh, what a
in
bummer.
Pogchamps?
Okay, hold on.
Right. The Roman Empire can be built with a single pawn in these games.
All right, so what are we going to do
Don't
now?
give it up. No, Harry, push it.
Again, Harry also very new. It's hard to see when there's so many things hanging. He's doing a lot of logical moves, and he's been playing. I mean, his lesson about how to learn how the pieces move with Robert was pretty recent, and he's playing this well.
No, absolutely hats off. I mean, and Harry's literally wearing a hat, so.
Yeah, there
Knight
you go.
g3 by Minx. That's a cool looking move, but it blunders the bishop.
Whoa, she played rook g3. If she saw the pin, I would still be pretty hyped for it, even if she's dropping a piece. Some style points.
It's going to confuse Harry, who's going to spend some time figuring out why he can't take that knight.
That's true.
That time
he
scramble
might
we
think
were
it's
talking
glitched.
about.
No, sir. No, sir, don't eat me.
Oh, he sees it. Minx can make a draw with a knight check on f1. Let's see where she decides to bring her knight after the king moves.
Yep. I hope she moves her knight. That would be a great start.
Yes.
Hey. How's the time situation? 2 minutes 14.
Now what?
For Minx?
Now what?
It's gonna get stressful here.
Uh-oh. All right, you guys. The clock is on.
You might make that draw. If she gives a check on f1 and she keeps stepping away with her knight. There is no checkmate here. You can't reorganize your knight and rook to give mate.
Oh my god.
Angulb is now my lover.
I thought she burped for a second, but it was a sub notification.
Right, I thought so too.
Like a stress burp or something.
Harry's burning way too much clock here, deciding where to put his king. There we go. And Minx
Oh my god.
sees the discovered check.
threefold in this Pogchamps for sure if she goes for it.
I think it
Stop
would be.
saying nay.
She's going for it.
Oh my god.
We might see.
No,
yeah, that
Minx,
is insane.
You're up a night. Don't do it.
I think
Don't
Carrie's
check him
playing for a
again.
win.
That's so crazy.
That's a draw.
That's
it's going to
it.
be a 3-time. Unbelievable. And a draw is our result in game one. We've seen 2 draws in game ones. That might be the first time in Pogchamps history we've seen that.
I'm okay with that.
And Minx seems fine with it. I think Minx was so nervous that just getting a draw, you know, is enough to encourage her a little bit more. And I understand that when you have so many people watching you play this new game, it is incredibly high pressure, and just getting something that isn't an L might feel good, even if she was up a night here.
Without a doubt. Before we go on a quick break, I just want to add that when you're new, you also don't have the greatest sense of piece value. You might say, well, how can Minx make a draw with a knight up? But it's hard to say, you know, what does it mean to be a knight up? Is that really that good? So that takes experience and practice. Overall, really impressive here by both players, and everything is going to be decided in the next game. It's going to be a close one.
And we'll be right back.
I'm gonna switch off of emote only quickly just to talk to y'all, man, to rap with y'all. Thanks for watching me. Thank you for supporting me. So close. God damn. Your freestyle is a bit better. Lesson learned. Yeah, well, hopefully. I gotta fully internalize the lesson. Wow. Wow. Should have ran. Okay, let me see this. Should have ran that bishop down to check. He moves the king, then run his pawns. Okay, for sure, for sure. Great game. Hey, what up, Rosen? Great game. Super intense at the end there. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Wow. Oh, I'm on Chess' stream? All right, let's go. Every time we're on Chess' stream, we freestyle. Freestyle to get the nerves off, What's up, y'all? Chess.com. Come on, you know I drop them bombs. Got a freestyle here on Chess.com. Underground like I emanate straight up from the sewer. Rap in front of thousands of viewers. H-Mack, if you want the bars, we about to do this. Legendary artists in the game like Q-Tip. H-Mack, I'm the freshest on the scene. Gotta stay protected. Oh no, my queen. They coming for me. What's about to take? Can't make no dumb mistakes. And every time I get to spitting, man, you know I need no cushion. They can't shush them. Hey, yo, these rappers, I'ma push them. Kinda like I'm pushing my pawns. I be coming this strong. Harry Mack, you know we about to get this on. I spit this on another level. I'm rapping just as fast as I think. I'm going against Minx. We never met in real life, but I'm hoping I can cut down the king just like a steel knife. H-Mack, I'm coming through properly. Y'all know that they rooting for me, cause I'm known for the lyrical computing. Yeah, and I'm saying on my mission. Kinda boring ending, draw by repetition. Yeah, right to the mic, I'm a beeline. Guess we was in the same position 3 times in a row, automatic draw. H-Mack, I be spitting through the static, bruh. I be coming off the top of this and lyrically bossing. When it be coming to freestyle, they be saying I'm awesome. Yeah, people love the way the Mackin is rhyming, and I'm getting the messaging coming from Simon. I can tell that they typing right here in Discord. Harry Mack, I'ma hold it down like the big lord, leaving kids floored when I'm spitting, I'm fly. Every time I kick these lyrics, I be getting you high. Yeah, and when it comes to quality, I be lossless. Learning about chess, that's how they make the sausage. H-Mack, man, you know I got the power. Looking over all you rappers from the watchtower. Saying locked and do this often till I drop into my coffin. Here to Scotland representing, and y'all know I'm infinite. They said you are on ads for 1 more minute. Mac, y'all know that my flow's universal. I got everybody straight watching the commercial. If I keep spitting these flames, I gotta pay attention or else I might be missing my game. H-Mack, yo, I got the styles I'm kicking. I'm complex like amalgamisms. Move at a right angle like a knight, go diagonal just like a bishop. I put up a fight, most important piece, kinda like the king, but ironically quite weak. Yo, for my people I might speak. Can move in all directions, but only one square. So at the end, they're like, you're done there. Only 2 places you can go now legally. That's what caused the draw. All the people see. This here is the post-game commentary. Ain't another rapper in the game. Half his bomb is Harry. And when it be coming to lyrics, I'm letting my people feel this. Yeah, when I go to chess, I'm saying fearless. Piece that don't supporting me. I'm about to build a new style. This is forgery. Kinda like I'm working in them factories that pour steel. All of my lyrics is hot and more real, smooth like butter. The track gets smothered. Underground flows coming straight out the gutter. We really about to go and get this thing on. Playing chess like RZA. So I'm saying bing bong. H-Mack in the session spitting raw. Yeah, I don't care if it's win, lose, or draw. The most important part of me playing chess in this competition is learning lessons. So let me get a bit better at the game while I'm coming through lyrical. I'm clever with the flames. I'll provoke ya. Lyrically, I stoke ya and poke ya. Keep a straight face, kinda like I'm playing poker. But this a different game. Rappers getting mad at me. And in the battle league, it's like playing chess. Strategy is what you're gonna have to need if you wanna try to move past me, G. Y'all know I'm reacting hella savagely. Doing me up on Chess.com. Every time I'm spitting, I'ma bless this song. Yeah, and y'all know I really be a master. I'm looking for the checks, then I'm looking for the captures. Looking for the attacks, and I go in that order. I be rapping live for the Chess.com supporters. H-Mack, y'all know I'm an ninja of free. Kid, Demso said you still a winner to me. Yeah, peace to the fans who be watching the man up on Chess.com trying to lyrically slam. Let me catch up with the chat, yo. Y'all know I'm the sickest. When it comes to bars off top, I'm straight liquid. I ain't never selling out cause I'm forever hairy. Chess.com competition, this is legendary. Yeah, y'all know I even get God amped. Can't believe that I'm really hearing Pogchamps. I'm learning how to play chess. Let me give major props out to Robert Hess. Yeah, that be the freaking coach with the most. Harry Mack, grab the mic to slay ya and bring in boast. Let's go. Oh my God.
Pogchamps 4 is presented by Coinbase. Whether you're looking to make your first crypto purchase or you're an experienced trader, Coinbase has you covered. Earn crypto by learning about crypto with Coinbase Earn. Power up your trading with Coinbase's advanced features, get exclusive rewards when you spend with Coinbase Card, and much more. Learn more at coinbase.com/chess.
Wow. Well, I think I was almost more entertained by his rapping than the chess. Every time Harry is on, he just puts on a show, but I'm definitely ready to see the second game so that we can get a decisive result. What about you, Danya?
No, absolutely. I can't wait. This has been everything I possibly could have asked for and then some. That was some unbelievable rapping. We've seen some really high quality chess. And I always want to remind people that, you know, when you've learned chess 6 or 7 days ago, to play like this is really, really impressive. And, you know, we're not just saying that to make the players feel good. What these players, you know, the kind of time investment that they make, they're really, really trying. You can kind of see that effort at every stage. So you know, I always have a lot of fun watching the games for that reason.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have the second game taking off. Justaminx with the white pieces versus Harry Mack. Again, they are the closest in rating in their group. This is going to be potentially the decisive game.
The game started.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, there's
everything coming down to this.
That's not fair. That's not fair. You're freaking me out, dude. I can't even show my screen. That's not fair. I was rapping. That's not fair. That's actually hacks. I can't think!
I feel like Minx settles in as the game goes on.
Yeah, she definitely does.
Friend in me. You got a friend in me. But it don't help. Look ahead at your nights and miles from your nice warm bed. You just remember what your old man said. Yeah, you got a friend in me.
A lot of singing today.
You got a friend in me.
Musical game.
The voice of an angel.
That jam.
Gonna give Harry a run for his money.
A karate jam.
You got a friend in me.
Something very similar to her first game, actually. It looks a little bit like a Philidor. But obviously opposite pawn on d4 and the pawn on e3, but a system that she's going to be somewhat familiar with. And I know Andrea coached her because it looks like this was supposed to be a London, except that the bishop is on the inside of the pawn chain.
Alexander, aren't you aware of what the cool kids play now? They're leaving the bishop on c1. Andrea's missed the train, you know. She keeps developing her bishop on f4. Honestly,
Why do the cool
that's
kids
not
leave
cool
the bishop
anymore.
On c1?
Well, you know, who needs bishops to be developed anyway? You should know that. These are basic chess principles, Alex.
Yeah, basic chess.
You're making a
principle.
fool of
Leave your
yourself.
piece- I'm
Come
so
on.
embarrassed, Danya. God, stop.
B4, okay. Starting the queenside pawn attack. I feel like Tectone would have a name for this kind of move.
Yeah, he definitely would. Well, it was his pickle technique. What was it?
I'm terribly ashamed to say I've forgotten. It was so memorable that I've forgotten it.
Now who's making a fool of themselves, Danya?
I know.
You forgot
Well,
this.
karma wasn't
Jeez.
on my side. Knight e4. Okay, Harry is playing really well centralizing that knight, and he can support it if he wants with that f pawn, bishop forward 2 squares, if necessary. I think Minx is going to keep pushing her pawns here.
Well, hopefully she develops at some point too, but she has to be careful because her knight is protecting c3. And if she does move it away, just remembering the basics of developing her knight, then she might end up losing a pawn here. On top of that, her position is actually very cramped and quite difficult to play. And you spoke and it came true once again, Danya. She pushed her pawns.
Make prophetic noises.
Yeah, what's a
Yeah, it's
prophetic noise?
Tommy Pickles, I think.
Tommy Pickles, there you go. So
All right,
b5
now-
attacking the knight.
Mm-hmm. Where to put it? Knight can come back to e7 or even to a5. As long as he moves it, we'll be happy. And Minx is really cat jamming here.
Yeah, she's having a good time. She's drinking water. That's a change. I can tell she's taking it seriously.
No, absolutely. She seems a lot less stressed in the first game, which I think is going to positively impact her play. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Which is good because the first time I think she took the draw out of stress.
Yes.
So the fact that she's enjoying herself might actually end up helping her as long as she focuses in the right moments.
Completely agree as we see her fianchettoing that bishop on b2.
Not a good song.
Eurobeat Disney.
Interesting.
No.
Oh.
Has he played yet?
Right.
Okay.
Knight c4.
Bow, bow,
Excellent.
bow, bow,
And that's probably going to be a trade.
bow, bow. No.
No.
Oh, no.
And I think she realized it immediately.
She did.
Melody in my head that I can't keep going. So I can think it like na 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 every
Maybe not.
day. Got my heart got open. Replay.
Worried about her piece here.
Now
There
this
we
is
go.
interesting. She could take the knight first, but then Harry could move the bishop into b2 and trap that rook in the corner. So he's going to be
I
a
don't think
piece up
she
regardless.
notices either because she seems very happy. So she's not stressed at all about the situation. But I'm going to arrow what you just said. So bishop takes c4, great move because you're eliminating the defender. But then there was bishop b2, but he would have had to see that.
Mm-hmm. So she takes the knight, or she takes the bishop, and he's probably going to recapture.
And now
also-
it's roles
yeah.
reversed. Harry is the one up a knight. And
Indeed.
as we saw in the first game, anything can still happen. So the tricky thing too is that he has a safe square to retreat his knight. Otherwise, maybe she could have some nice trapping ideas here. Pawn on c3 also hanging, and now the knight on h4 is also hanging.
Oh no! And now the wheels are starting to come off. I just spent 20 seconds coming up with a word that rhymes with knight, and it occurred to me that in that time Harry could compose and deliver 50 lines of immaculate lyrics.
Hey,
I mean,
he probably feels the same with it takes him, a long time to find one move. In the meantime, you would have found like a billion variations.
well, he's acquitting himself amazingly here. He's going to take that pawn on c3 first, which is even better than taking the knight.
I'm feeling something bad coming here.
Yeah,
I'm
something
feeling a
our
Botev
prophetic
gambit.
senses.
Oh God, we're so prophetic.
We are, Alexander, we're on the ball here. We know what move they're going to play before they
Day, yeah. Shawty's like a melody
Make
in
happy.
my head that I can't keep going. Got me singing like
No, you're in check.
every day, and my heart goes replay.
Does she realize she's in check? I don't think so.
Head that I can't keep going.
Okay,
Got
she
me
does.
singing like la la la.
I have a feeling she's going to
every
stop
day.
singing in 5, 4, 3. 2, 1.
Close. Pretty close.
But she's still bobbing to the music, so I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, if I had her enthusiasm when I lost games, I probably
Right.
wouldn't get as tilted as I always do. And it would have saved me so much stress and elo over the years. So I will give her kudos for that. But Harry sees the knight on h4.
Oh, yeah,
Now he's just up so much material.
He's on a roll, and now he needs to move the queen away. It's being attacked by a pawn, but he's super. He's got 7 minutes. He's confident. He can put that queen on e4 with check, or he could slide it into h3.
Yeah, I like both of those options. And then he's just gonna have to figure out how to open the position here, because even though he's up material to win, he will have to, finish it off. And once you're new to the game, it's hard to figure out, even if you are up material, because you don't have a lot of experience winning.
And from all of my sessions with Charlie, one thing I realized is that, and I know people are going to laugh at this, but trust me, for new players, actually having a ton of pieces can be even more stressful, because you know that you should be able to win easily, but you're not as experienced, you're not as good at handling your pieces, you're not as...
Speaking of handling pieces, knight b1 offering free knight was played instead of knight c4. Oh, but we don't take it. We
are we going to see a 3-time repetition? Knight
to make sure, right?
Well, Harry moved that knight.
He did.
And he moves it to d2.
The escape artist.
Houdini. Right.
That knight is getting out of there. I hope she protects her rook here. That would be great.
Knight e4 and then cue the James Bond music.
Yeah, exactly.
Bond. Knight e4. Bond.
Yeah, knight e4 would be such a nice move, attacking f2. But hey, he moved his knight away from the threat. That's also important. He's looking towards h2. Maybe if he wiggles his queen in towards h6, then we'll see some nice checkmate tactics. Ooh, nice move.
King g2. That's a great move. Now, queen f6 would be the best, but I think Harry's going to move the knight back to g5. Because, defending pieces with other pieces is a little bit harder. Your instinct is to just move them away.
Right, but the reason you like queen f6 is then if his knight moves away, his queen can jump into the square and have some really nasty checkmate threats here.
Nasty is right. I think he's looking for squares.
Yeah, I see Harry hovering over his queen, trying to decide where to put it.
Yep.
Here he is.
No. Oh my goodness, I think he's about to play queen f6.
Wow.
Amazing.
The man, the myth, the legend. Beautiful move.
Keeping that knight entrenched on f3. And Mink should take the pawn on c7. But
yeah, she might as well grab whatever material she can. Okay. So if you were Minx right now, what do you think your best chance to save the game would be?
You're putting me in a difficult spot.
I know. It's more
thanks,
fun
Alexandra. No, I would take on c7, and you just got to parry the immediate threats and hope for blunders. And that's what it starts with. You blunder a knight, and then you blunder a bishop, and before you know, you're only up a queen or only up a rook. So if I'm Minx, I'm taking on c7. I'm trying to play fast and Prage, obviously.
Fair enough. We also have Grandmaster Robert Hess, Harry Mack's coach, in the chat saying, let's go. He's here to support his student. That is so wholesome. We hope you're doing well, Robert.
No chess without Hess.
Yeah, it's true.
You hope he's doing well. Come on, Alexandra.
What was I supposed to say? Why are you not here with us, Robert? We miss you. What's going on?
We really do. Robert was replaced by some completely incompetent commentator. I can barely even watch Pogchamps now.
I know. It's just so weird. That one girl who just doesn't stop talking with the red shirt.
I was talking about that one fake GM who's basically an imposter. He keeps pretending to be a grandmaster to earn fans, but
embarrassing, truly.
I know. Or really the lowest of the low, honestly, if you do that.
I feel like chess players are actually very self-deprecating because they just go so hard on themselves whenever they make a mistake. We need to learn from the content creators like Minx, who's just been positive and jamming out regardless if pieces are dropped.
That's my favorite phrase is don't be so hard on yourself. I totally listen when people say that.
Yeah, you Danya smash.
Right.
Well, Harry played e5. He's opening up his bishop, maybe looking towards h3. He also had a free pawn on h2, but I like the idea of trying to bring in as many pieces as possible towards the attack, especially, 200 rating range. It is difficult to checkmate with less pieces. So you know what? Just bring all the pieces to the party if you got them. Minx,
no, definitely.
Very focused on her music.
On
I actually do the same thing when I'm tilted. I always try to find the right song thinking it'll change the player, but really it's just me.
Is that a remix of Careless Whisper?
It sounds like it.
It's a little bit too offbeat for the position he has, though. I think the regular version would be more suited for this position.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I was doing so
I think she's mad at chat, though.
in the first round. You got me my king, though. You got me my king. Ain't no
That
shot.
was a great observation,
Ain't
Daniel.
no shot. You gonna get my king.
Slightly
Ain't no
delayed
shot.
reaction, though. I feel like she's only getting that 10 moves after she lost her queen.
I thought she was going to do another wheelie.
I never dance again.
It's a great song.
It is.
Oh my god.
Rookie
Her
Jade
team has
is almost made.
no moves.
I like this stream. Oh! I am sensing both his gambits.
Take the queen. Take the queen.
He needs it. No, don't move the king. King takes f3, leads to mate in 1. She doesn't see that it's hanging.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god. Is she gonna move her rook? No.
Harry saw it. You can tell by his reaction. He had his hand on his head.
Oh my god.
Oh.
He's got to be breathing a sigh of relief. I'm telling you, it's stressful to have so many extra pieces.
People joke about me wanting to publish on the Botas Gambit, but it is just so relevant for new players,
It really is. No, it's the most useful chess phrase.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, well, she's...
Wow.
Rook back to d3. She wants a repetition.
I mean, she doesn't have a lot of options here.
Okay.
And there comes the rook. She's going to have to cover with rook e3 again. Yep.
I mean, has enough time. Okay, he's trading off. That might be an easier plan for him too. Trying to figure out where the mate is very tricky.
Right. And it's easy to lose on time that way. You can burn, new players can burn 3-4 minutes.
Yep.
In a heartbeat, just looking for that mate, that elusive
Yeah.
geometry. She takes to the king. Okay, so rook e8 would be a good idea here.
And this is good advice from, Ludwig. And he always says when he's up, he often just tries to liquidate. Now it's a little bit easier.
There it is. And then once the king goes to d3, you can take that pawn on d4 with the queen.
Yeah, let's see if he's going to see it. He's hovering over the knight, which would still be good because he's taking pieces. Not as strong as taking with the queen, but still great.
It's hard to make a bad move in this position, to be fair. Queen c6 is also very good to cut the king off.
All right, we are back to our live board here, you guys. 5 minutes versus 3 28, and I know a lot of you are thinking, this is a 2200 game. What's the result going to be? There are still comeback chances here. We have seen everything in Pogchamps.
We really have. Unless Queen C2 is played. If Queen C2 is played, then we know Harry knows what he's doing.
Yeah, if he hits Queen C2, then we just need claps all around in chat, because he not only has been here entertaining people, but seeing the right moves. Rook C4, also solid. He's attacking the pawn on D4. It seems like he knows the simplification strategy.
One and only one thing worries me. It's not even stalemate possibility. It's Black's back rank. I don't know how I could get a rook there, because rook E1 could be captured by the knight. But if I'm Minx, I would even try rook E1, because if Harry doesn't see it, you know, that's all it takes.
Come on, Minx, try to cheese him. Minx is a fantastic troll. She could go for something like rook E1.
Oh yeah.
Just has to give it a shot.
See, if you were playing an over the board game, you'd play rook E1 and then look to the side and try to distract your opponent.
Yeah.
Your opponent's visual field, but
play rook E1, gift your opponent 10 subs, and hope for the best.
Or 100.
Or yeah, whatever it takes. Okay, he sees Queen C2.
He plays it.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Dashing White's remaining hopes.
How has he been playing for only a few weeks?
Crazy. Lord. Yeah, now White's days are numbered.
They got me in a corner!
That made me think she doesn't like the position.
Rook C3, excellent move.
Yep.
Rook takes A3 is going to be checkmate.
She might as well rook E1 for the lulz.
Right. Maybe he mouse slips with rook B3. I think the instinct is to bring it closer to your king, though, so she might go rook B1. Okay. G4.
If only she had a few less pawns, she'd have some stalemate chances.
Right. And now rook takes pawn is checkmate in 1.
It's okay, chat. We'll still get a duet between the two of them.
Rook B3. So if she had played rook E1, then maybe she would have checkmated him.
Rook E1 might have been the move. You're right.
Still, rook E1. Let's go. No.
That's a few squares over too many.
Okay, now Harry has to try very hard not to give mate on this move. Queen B2 or rook A3 is both mate. All he has to do is give a check.
It honestly looks like she should be the one checkmating with their reaction. Like she's
just not concerned.
Yeah, and she's the one celebrating the victory. We just need to swap their cameras and it'll make sense.
Right, but he's overthinking it. I still don't see a move on the board.
I get knocked out. Oh, but then
all right,
I
Harry.
see.
And no! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Anything can happen!
Right? Fuck, dude. I hate this part.
He should be surprised that it's not made. Now that rook.
No! That wasn't the right way to do it.
Uh-oh.
What?
Now the wheels are coming off Alexander. He's only got a minute and a half. If he loses this game, I will literally...
Oh, okay. All right.
He's got to get it together.
Maintain composure.
Start playing
Maintain
fast.
composure. New plan.
Oh my gosh, that is so nerve-wracking.
So that's why she was vibing. She knew that would happen.
Yeah, no, we have two prophets on the stream today.
Right.
Okay.
And she still has that back rank trick somehow. Yep. And now rook B3 potentially also is annoying.
Skewering all of Black's pieces.
But honestly, I think if she saves it in any way, it's just going to be on the clock.
Oh yeah,
Poor
no, he's
Robert
down to a
must
minute.
be sweating right now.
Oh, Robert.
Sorry, Robert. It's worse for the coaches to watch this. It's not the players who are the most stressed. It's the parents and the coaches.
Oh, the coach is losing. their mind.
Robert just punched a computer.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't watch this.
No,
I can't watch this. I can't watch this. I can't watch this. No! 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 No!
No! Oh my god! Oh, it's terrible. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Wow. You know what I needed to do was lift this guy up. Ah, what a disaster. How?
There's nothing to say in this situation. Oh my god. Alexandra, you know what's going to be very hard is choosing the eternal play of the game is going to be very, very hard. What might it be?
Yeah, I don't know. What would the play of the game presented by Eternal.gg be?
Oh my goodness. Well, this was an insane moment. This is the iconic moment of Pogchamps. Everything is possible. That should be the catchphrase. And that's not a cliche. It's not an exaggeration. This is the one time that you say that and you mean it. Rookie one, creating the threat of checkmate. That's the only source of danger for Black Hair. He could have taken that rook. He could have given checkmate in 2 with queen b3 check, but instead too focused on the attack. We know how hard it is to make that final move, Alexandra. Knight c2 and Minx immediately swooping in. That's called back rank checkmate. All of Black's pawns are preventing the king from escaping. And that is definitely the eternal play of the game. And if you agree with us, if you think this play deserves to be eternalized, remember to sign up on eternal.gg with your Twitch account and type eternal in all caps in chat to vote. The play of the game that receives the most votes will be turned into digital collectibles and dropped on September the 12th, with all proceeds going to RAD, the charity dedicated to making mental health accessible. And 3 lucky viewers who voted will win a free pack, and we will be announcing the winners. And the future of fandom is here, eternal.gg. That's where you can collect and trade the best Twitch and gaming highlights from your favorite creators, the same way you collect and trade Pokemon cards. 10% of all sales goes to supporting the original creators, and all proceeds, as we said, from Pogchamps 4 will go towards supporting RED, a charity dedicated to making mental health accessible. What a moment. You don't want to forget it. You're going to want to look back on this and show your grandkids. I was there. I saw Minx checkmate on E8. Crazy stuff, Alexandra.
Honestly, I'm still speechless, Daniel. I needed a moment. I wasn't ready for that. I cannot believe that happened. You know, after the first match, I thought, okay, it can't get any crazier than this. Then we saw Minx give that back rank checkmate in a hopelessly lost position while she was jamming out the entire time as if she knew it was coming. We will be right back with both players for a quick interview. Don't go anywhere. See everybody soon.
I also see that I'm about to get checkmated, so it's definitely one of those puzzles. It's a situation where you have to do something big here. And I think the first big move is... The second big move is... Fuck. The second big move is... The second big move is... Okay, I don't know why that was the correct answer. And then lift the pawn. Okay, fuck. I actually have no idea why that was correct. Hang on. So that one, yes, that's obvious. It's like the easiest check and it gets your bishop in position. And then I don't know why you go here. Okay, so if we go here, you can trade off material. Oh, but you're like still kind of screwed here. I see. Okay, see, it's like you have to do something better than that. I guess this is just like you count all the squares and then you eventually find out that this one leads to the best scenarios. Okay. Let's move on. All right. I have 2 rooks. If I push, what happens? He cannot take with this rook. because I've got the pin. He'll take with this rook. I'm pretty sure it's do this. Fuck! There's no way it's trade. Oh, I understand. It's trade and then this, which forced, yep, I see it. Oh, hello, Annie. Pog Abert. That's me, baby. All right, I see a queen. I see my opponent has 2 rooks, and I have an unprotected king flush. So I need to do something huge here. There's no checks. Free pawn. Here's a check, actually. A 100% we check first. Okay, imagine this is Pogchamps. This is Pogchamps.
We are back. We are joined by Harry Mack and Justaminx, who put on a spectacular performance. Harry, I know you were winning that second game, and I'm sorry. You must be feeling a little bit down right now. But Minx, you kept the energy up the entire time. You didn't give up, and you found that last checkmate. How did you feel when you got it? Were you expecting to win at all?
No, pure shock. He was freaking me out. Every move I did, he'd do something, and like I would scream every time. I'd be like, didn't see that. And my chat was doing this emote the whole time. And when they do that, I know I'm doing bad, or the Pepega. So no, that was a shocker to me too.
And Harry, I'm so sorry that didn't go your way, but we were impressed with your play. Was it one of those things you realized it immediately when you moved?
Yeah. You know what? It's one of those things because I've only been playing chess for like 3.5 weeks now. And so as a beginner, I so rarely get to that point at the end where I'm like, wow, I think I have opportunities to win this, but I just can't see them. But I just couldn't figure it out at the end. I got distracted. I was so focused on lining it up for me to win that I didn't see that obvious gap in my planning there.
No, that's totally normal.
He was killing me in the first half. That was the most stress I've been in a chat, even against Boxbox. Like it was like the turnaround from the last game because apparently I had the upper hand, which I didn't realize until afterwards. I was told I had the upper hand. But no.
Yeah, you were up a piece. Actually, you played the first game incredibly, Minx. And then Harry played the second game incredibly. And Dania and I were talking about how when you're new to chess, sometimes when you're winning with so many pieces, it's actually overwhelming because you start spending a lot of time of how is the most accurate way to win. And you did end up getting, to about a minute on the clock when you ended up being the mistake. Do you think the clock had a factor in the result of the second game?
Definitely. I think the clock is probably like my biggest challenge because left to my own devices, I'll just sit and consider as many possibilities as I can. But obviously, I don't have the luxury to do that with the clock there. So, yeah.
That makes sense. And Minx, I have a question for you. Obviously, we could see you go through the full gamut of emotions, but I was impressed. You were continuing to vibe with the music. You were keeping your composure. And that's the only way to see an idea like that. Do you feel like the music sort of helps you stabilize, helps you get in the zone? How are you so composed even when things looked really grim in the second game?
When you take constant L's and that's all you expect, you never get angry. So that was just a win. I was just like, I was waiting for the checkmate to come. So I'm like, you know what? As long as I keep running, I was watching the timer. That's the thing. My whole thing is, I'm done with pieces, don't know where to go. But if the timer runs out, they start getting stressed. So my plan was just move a piece that I know won't mess me up and might throw him off. And then he'll have to think about it and his timer goes lower. That's the only way I can play chess. Otherwise, nah, I ain't good at it. No, thank you.
It worked for you, Minx. And, we saw you have the voice of an angel during. We were like, wow, we need to get some kind of duet between Harry Mack and Minx going on at some point. So
yes, let's do it.
That rap was insane at the start. Chat was like, your opponent's rapping. And I was like, I thought they were memeing and I went in and it was actually so good. I'm like, oh, I almost missed the game. I heard the piece click and I'm like, wait, has the game started? And I go back and the game started. I was so distracted by your rapping.
Oh, thank you.
That could be a strategy in the future. Wrap
That
to your
was,
opponent.
yeah.
Get them
No,
off.
that I'm gonna use that in the future, but it backfired because I almost missed the start as well. I started panicking there for a second. I was so involved in the rap, I forgot that I had a bigger task at hand here today. So
We were impressed. Our mouths were just dropping open. So thank you for that as well, Harry.
No, my pleasure.
Well, Harry, I'm sorry you had that tough loss, but you are playing incredibly for the amount of time you've been playing chess. We can tell that your, freestyling skills are actually translating to chess because you're a very quick thinker. And Minx, you came in, you won, you were the underdog, and you won some people in Chess.com chat so many free points. So shout out to them and congratulations, Minx. We appreciate both of you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you all.
Thanks for having us. And Harry, I will say you were best opponent I will ever have. Same vibe length, same mental length. Good luck
Honored.
in your future games.
Yes, same to you. Same to you.
Thanks,
We'll have
I'll
to
need it.
play each other again sometime.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Thank you so much. What a match it was, Alexandra. Incredible stuff.
It really was, and it would not have been possible without the Pogchamps 4 sponsor, Coinbase. Whether you're looking to make your first crypto purchase, and this is actually the same place I made my first crypto purchase, or if you're an experienced trader, that's awesome. Coinbase has you covered. Get exclusive rewards when you spend with the Coinbase card and much more. And if you visit coinbase.com/chess, you haven't used it before, you'll get $5 free in Bitcoin when you sign up and verify your account. So without further ado, we will be back very soon with the last matchup of the day, Boxbox versus Sapnap. Don't go anywhere.
We've got a line here. Sack the queen! It's been an honor! Smothered meat! I see this everywhere on Reddit. That specific line where you just go like queen sack into knight. I can recognize the queen sack from a billion miles away. Wait, is this the Greek guy? Check. No, I don't think this is a Greek guy game. Weird. He also has like a big nasty thing here. Is it ever the defensive play? No, it's not. I would lose it. I would hang my bishop there. Okay, so I'm about to get fucked. We could do this as a defensive play, but I think that's kind of bad, but like it's a chess puzzle and there's no way the defensive play is the correct move. I feel like every chess puzzle is to find the offensive solution, but that's not how you should look at it in a real game. Oh, I was wrong. What? All right, just tell me the answer. I'm too dumb to see it. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I see. I see. This is better because now he can't just move the pawn to defend, and when he moves up, oh my god. Oh, how do people see these? Fuck. Okay, Albert Boxbox said, treat this as if it was Pogchamps. Okay, what do I see? I'm down in material, but his rooks are not connected with his king. I, on the other hand, have some sort of offensive potential here. Let's count the squares. So this square is cut off, it's cut off, cut off. If I were to go here, I would then cut off this square. He'd have to go to one of these two, and then I could go. Okay, so he's definitely going to this square right here. Oh my god, is that actually a main? Fuck. Oh, I'm wrong. Because if I do that, I no longer cover this square, and he can go this way. Hello, Kirito. Oh, so I go underneath him. Okay, it's the same concept, but I go underneath. Okay. We were close. So, what happens here? It's definitely this. That's the correct move, because he cannot defend against it. He has to keep moving, and I get to play around with him. Then I check. Then I check. Oh, I blundered my queen. Then I check. Then I check. Then I check. Then I... Okay. That one, I probably have to spend like a full minute on in a real game. Make sure I don't screw that up. Okay, Albert. Focus on the match. Pretend it's the real thing. Okay, you cannot take this with your rook, because then you hang mate in one. You can take this with the queen, and then everything protects each other. But then he's gonna go here. No, he can't even. What?
Own streaming history while supporting your favorite gamers and streamers by buying their digital collectibles on Eternal. Collecting these sometimes hilarious, always epic gaming and IRL highlights directly benefits the creators while providing you, the fans, something unique and special to keep. Sign up on Eternal.gg, build your own collection, and feel the thrill of ripping digital packs and viewing amazing moments in the marketplace.
Welcome back to Pogchamps 4 presented by Coinbase. And before we get into our final match of the day between Boxbox and Sapnap, let's have a quick look at the prizes here. And man, $20,000 for the winner. We've got lots of prizes, 100K prize fund total. Alexander, lots on the line here for the players. Obviously, they're used to playing tournaments. They're used to contesting large prizes. But nonetheless, this has a special kind of ring to it. Everybody's always nervous, no matter how many subs they have. That's why I love it.
Absolutely. You have something on the line, and then it just makes the incentives feel a little bit sharper. And Boxbox versus Sapnap is going to be the strongest matchup we see today. Boxbox was doing puzzles. He's almost at 2,000 rated. And I know that his rapid is about 1,200 right now, but he's definitely capable of playing in the 1,400 range. And Sapnap, he has participated in 2 chess tournaments that my sister and I hosted for Minecrafters, and he's won both of them, even beating his great friend George Not Found, who is actually around 12 to 1,400 rating ability himself. So when Sapnap focuses, he's very scary at chess, but still he is less experienced than Boxbox. So it was going to be a difficult matchup for him. And we have the game started.
All right, I don't know. I'm wishing you guys
I was looking for that final game where he played his friend, but it was not found.
Just
so
as we practiced, the standard opening as we practiced. It's all about just don't blunder, forehead.
Box loves this opening.
He really does. He's been playing it since the first Blockchamps.
Cover this move. Make sure that this bishop is the only thing I can get into my face.
D5 is great.
And I love that he has the animations.
Where I push. If I push, what happens? Take. No, I lose. Okay, I'm pretty sure I should take
that pawn.
Yep.
Oh crap, that already derails my plan.
Yeah, he likes the center to be closed.
What if I push? Then I push, he push.
Box is already puzzled.
He is. And Sapnap has 10 minutes on the clock. He's sitting there with all of his time.
D3 by Box. Now Sapnap should take that pawn on E4, but he castles, which is reasonable. Now Box can develop his bishop to G2. That's what he's going to do.
Yep. And then Sapnap probably can continue with a move like bishop E6. And he's very focused. You know, Sapnap, he's usually talking a lot more because he's playing one of his friends who's also talking. But like we said, when Sapnap gets serious, his chess can get really scary here.
And it is. This is a great move.
Ooh.
Oh,
Box
shit, he
Blunders
messed
his
up.
bishop. Look at the speed.
Wait, my Ludwig
Wow.
going crazy.
The wheels coming off early for Boxbox here.
Oh my God.
I
I mean,
just
okay.
fantasize. You said.
A lot of singers today, Daniel.
What does he do here?
I
Can
know,
anybody save
everybody's-
that? He
everybody's
has to attack
vibing to
something else.
something.
I don't see anywhere he can attack though. Maybe he goes here. What does he threaten? Nothing. He moves knight c3 to b2. Doesn't really threaten anything. Can't move
It's a
anything else.
disaster.
That's tough. I think that's it. I think he loses that, right?
I can see why he won those tournaments
Yeah, I mean,
in the early
this-
going.
This felt more like a misplay on Boxbox, but Sapnap also seized the opportunity and he saw it so quickly. He didn't miss a beat.
And I want to point something out, which is that when he played h6 to chase the bishop away, Boxbox could have taken the knight on f6.
Yep.
But then black takes with the queen. I don't know whether Sapnap saw that in its entirety. And the queen and the bishop attacked the pawn on f2. Otherwise, black would have lost the pawn on d5. So this was a very well calculated move by Sapnap. And Box, bishop h4 was kind of automatic, right? That's what you normally do. But that pawn on g3 prevents the bishop from escaping further. Now he's taking a long think, trying to figure out what to do, how to get the most of the piece.
Okay, we're gonna go off the rails here. If I lose, then so be it. I made that move way too fast.
Queen e2 is actually really, really good.
Great counterattack ideas.
I'm trying to think. Can we at least turn this blunder into some sort of opportunity?
The right way to think about it.
Yep, he's going for what we call a
I think we can.
desperado. Your position is worse, so you don't need to play accurately. You just have to make it as tricky as
It might not
possible.
work, but I'm very interested in trying. I can't believe I made that bishop blunder. Oh my god. I played too cocky, too fast.
That is one of the
Okay,
potential
if I'm good at the game, I'll make the comeback.
flaws that
let him
always
take my
happens.
bishop. Push in, push, push. His king is unprotected. And we can at least turn it into an opportunity.
This is excellent thinking by Boxbox. That's the only downside of g5 is that it weakens black's king. But Sapnap should take the bishop anyway. I think he's getting a little bit worried about the
Takes
possibility of
pawn.
that queen
He
swooping
has my
into h6.
king kind of stuck in that little corner right there, and I don't like that. I'm not trying to get mated that quick.
It's just king up to g7.
So that way now
he's
I don't know
concerned.
what he can do here. Can't take with the queen. I'll take it with the pawn. He loses the queen. And that's the only thing that's new positioning for moving that queen. Okay.
Yep, bishop takes is a scary threat here because now he gets both pawns. But he doesn't open up the G file, which is good.
That's right. We might see even a perpetual check, potentially, with the queen constantly checking the king on these two files.
Yeah. Do you think Boxbox should go for that? Or as the higher rated player, he should try to force? Because he does have a nice
He'll
attack.
probably play for a win, would be my guess. Now, queen
Also,
can come into
gamers-
h6.
So competitive, people don't usually like getting draws.
No, particularly not this early. But
If I
the
go
issue
here,
right
you
now
go
is that
here.
Box only has a queen in the attack. Let's see how he's thinking about it.
Yep, one piece is not enough.
Let's push this knight up. Let me just see if there's any good moves for him. I think that this is pretty solid.
The only thing
We
is he doesn't
threaten
want to
this.
trade queens.
No. So if Sapnap takes it, the queen should move in with a check. That's called an in-between
If I get
move.
my knight right here, I win the game.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
then,
that would involve black blundering.
Queen here wins the game.
Coach Dania.
Yeah, that would involve like leaving the knight on f6.
Oh no!
Ooh, Monka S. Rook g8.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Fox can take that
The
knight
game
on
is
f6.
saved.
Oh no.
I blundered a bishop. It doesn't matter. Oh wait, hang on. Before I take this favorable trade, what happens if I go here?
There's nothing better.
No, then he moves the knight back.
Correct. Otherwise, it would be mate.
Yeah, that was a really good call on his part.
Now he wins back the knight, and he's got 2 extra pawns. But it's an end game. Anything can happen in the end game.
That is true. So we're not gonna call anyone out. And Boxbox is a little bit lower on time. That being said, he's just so experienced. It will be an uphill battle here for Sapnap, but he's totally still has chances. And hopefully he doesn't get down on himself after dropping that piece.
Yeah, I think he got really excited. But Box Queen D2, that was a key. That was an early important moment because it posed a lot of practical challenges for Black. It sowed doubt into Sapnap's mind. And the knight confidently drops back to D5. Now he's threatening another pawn. Things are looking pretty grim here for Sapnap, who gives a check on B4.
Yeah.
Now, Box can cover it with C3. He can take that bishop. Anything is good here.
Right. Just trading off being 2 pawns up is more than enough. I like C3 too. Like you said, it's all Gucci for Boxbox here.
Oh, absolutely.
So Sapnap, I guess he's going to have to try to develop his bishop, bring his rook into action, and just try to be on the defensive and hope that Boxbox ends up getting in some kind of time pressure or just wait for any kind of mistake. But instead he plays bishop C5. Oh no. Bishop A5 would have defended.
Now he's down 3 pawns, but in a funny way, the position's not entirely decided yet. Box will have a hard time bringing the rest of his pieces out. He should patiently bring the bishop out to G2. That's the next step if you're Boxbox. But I'm afraid he might castle or start pushing his pawns, but we'll see.
Yeah, although Boxbox is a pretty principled player. So bishop G2 is definitely in his range of moves that he would play.
Oh, yeah.
But F4, I actually don't mind.
No, that's not a bad move.
Oh, wow. Okay. And Sapnap
F6
might be playing a little bit too quickly. I think that may have been his downfall. He did speed through this.
Yeah, it seems like that moment after knight d5 was played, he reacted very quickly trying to attack the queen without realizing that the queen could actually grab the knight.
Right.
And Box pushing the pawn out to f5, which is reasonable. Locking up the center here, that gives him more time to bring pieces out.
Yeah. And he's got only 1 passed pawn, even though he's up 2 pawns. So the fact that Sapnap's pawn is on f6 might help him a little bit, or at least just try to make Boxbox's plan a little bit harder. Still, his development is going to be really, really tricky here. Let's make sure he moves his rook and doesn't make a bad blunder.
Right. He's taking a while here. He should probably move it back 1 square to attack white's knight, but then the knight could drop back to d5.
Right.
And attack the pawn on f6, which black cannot afford to lose.
Nope. That pawn is holding black's position together here.
Or what remains of it.
Yeah. Hey, Boxbox under 5 minutes on the clock now.
True. No, absolutely.
He does look very relaxed, though.
I think he's still, he's riding the high of getting that piece back.
Right.
Rook drops back to g8.
Next up, castle, and it's time to push.
Okay. That's a good move, castling long.
Yes, let's castle.
Eventually, you want to
He
bring
might
that
go
knight
here.
back out of c7.
I have a backup plan. If he goes here, I go here and I fork. Pew, pew.
I like the sound effect.
All right. That helped us understand.
All right, now we push. Another plan is to push over here on this front. His king is very exposed.
Sapnap throwing in a check.
I did not see that coming, but I don't think it matters.
Good reaction. King toward the center.
Okay, Sapnap still very cramped.
Actually, now he can get his rook in.
And the funny thing, that bishop on e3 is undefended. The knight could come back to d5 with a fork.
That's true. And then even if he defends it with bishop g5, then Boxbox can just push it away.
And I think he's going to see that. He's good at tactics.
He's so good at
drawn the
tactics.
arrow.
Yeah, there he is.
That's child's play for Boxbox. He sees this stuff for breakfast.
And it's not even that Sapnap is playing poorly. He's just playing somebody who's much stronger in terms of chess elo and experience. He's played for longer.
And he's done so many problems. He has a good sense for the position. He knows what's going on. He has a good instinct of identifying weaknesses. So he does all of the good professional things. And Sapnap's position is, unfortunately, I'm afraid he might blunder his bishop too, because sometimes you get bogged down with only seeing one hanging piece. No, brought it back. The guy's good.
That's good. No, he sees the tactics. And now his rook and bishop are under attack. So he should defend his bishop one way.
And once Box's pawns start rolling, though, it's just gonna be a massacre.
Yeah, it is kind of brutal. But again, he just needs one blunder from Boxbox to be back. And if we've learned anything today, Danya, is that God knows what the results are going to be.
No, literally, there's no way to predict, even if, as prophetic as one might be.
Yes, chat is saying this is Fork City. Who coined
really
Fork
is.
City? I know it's a pretty common term.
Yeah,
Who knows?
Something followed by city, I think, is a pretty common way to emphasize the state of affairs of something.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Sapnap's thinking the delta between their two times is getting smaller here, which makes me a little bit nervous, because that would be Sapnap's potential trump here, where even though he's down, if Boxbox gets low on time and just blunders even one piece.
Okay, this is easy to defend. What am I doing? I thought my h6.
Okay, you can see he's disconcerted a little bit. Okay.
Good move.
Rook d8, good. Defending the bishop. A Box can just trade that to simplify and then start pushing those king side pawns, g4, h4, g5.
Yeah, I like that plan a lot. It's very straightforward. Just trades, gets rid of anything. I'm going to ask you your least favorite question. So what does Sapnap do?
Well, first you got to see what Boxbox does, because I think he might want to play d4. At least he was hovering an arrow over that. Now he wants to play g4. If he plays g4, there's nothing you can do.
It's preventing my knight from playing the game.
Maybe push your b pawn out to b4, try to open up. You got to try to get to white's king somehow.
Yep.
I'm very impressed that Box is thinking in the right direction here.
Yeah.
3.5 minutes, though.
I can always just hide later.
Such calming music.
Yeah, this is something you'd hear in like a fancy French restaurant.
Right.
Not that I would know what a fancy French restaurant looks like.
Daniel's regular Wednesday.
Right, my Wednesday, my casual Wednesday.
Wait, what if I push the pawn instead?
Le Paris Brasserie, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, then my king is always
Activating
safe.
the rooks. I like what Sapnap's trying to do. That's a great move on his end.
And this pawn dominates the knight, prevents him from getting to two good squares.
This is a pretty good music to take a nap to.
Yeah.
Unusual, but I like it.
Is it making you
Sapnap.
sleepy? Sapnap?
It's very sappy.
It's true.
Okay, this is a completely failed attempt at a pun. I was trying to capture both words in one
Sappy
sentiment
and nappy.
failed.
No, you got them in 2 sentences. I think it worked out.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so 97 retreating. I mean, again, there's not a ton of good moves here. At least he activated all of his pieces. Maybe Sapnap can try to fling some pawns over like b5 and b4, just create complications, try to get Boxbox low on the clock. If he comes back from this somehow, it'll be incredible. It looks like he's saying something, actually, Sapnap.
Yeah, and Box could be on knight
You're just gonna
g4
push
here,
the
and
pawn here,
Black's
right?
pawns are like
D5
Black's
to
pawns are like
D6.
George Washington's teeth.
Okay. What does he want to do there? I see. Let's just get this knight out of here. I like
Take
this
the
one
bishop
here.
and go g4.
Yep. I'm going to arrow it out there. This would be a great plan for Boxbox. Boxbox is taking a lot of time. He is a bit rusty.
Okay.
Boxbox sees it. Of course he does.
To elaborate on my comparison, I just mean to say there's not a lot of them left. Not a lot of pawns.
Chat
Chat
with
was.
the yups.
Yep. Champ. 3 head.
Okay, so the pawns are being pushed. Sapnap's king is really uncomfortable right now. I don't like what's going on there. Sapnap, I think it's time for him to throw rocks at his opponent and hope one of them
No,
sticks.
you got to do it. That's absolutely right.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I've been thinking about like, what's the classic fancy French restaurant dish? And I came up with escargot.
Oh, have you had
Do you know-
escargot?
I think only once, but do you know the joke? Why did the man paint the letter S on all of his cars?
The
Because
word
he wanted
S? Okay, wait,
the
let
letter
me think.
S.
So something to go with car.
On
and
his car.
escargot.
Yeah, he wanted to see the escargot.
Okay. Good one.
I mean, this is why they invite me to Pogchamps. You don't understand. But we're just watching boxes pawns go.
I mean, again, Boxbox is just playing this so well. The pawns are coming, and poor Sapnap is trying to survive this, but he's outnumbered. It's a Sparta situation.
It really. Oh, F6 is coming, and
oh man,
time to make some kebabs out of Black's pieces.
Yeah, I think we're both getting hungry. Just all
the food references have
food at this point.
have accelerated proportionally to the time of the broadcast.
God tier dad joke. There you go. Yeah, the eval bar is not too generous here either.
Nope.
But again, 2 minutes on the clock for Boxbox. We're gonna see Sapnap sacrificing one of his pieces here. Not a good situation. It's like trying to pick your favorite child, which I always win, even though my sister won't admit. But he's freed up his knight now, so that's good. Looking towards h4. And Boxbox has 2 passed pawns, but at least there are some ways to stop them. You know, f7, you can block with the rook. h5 is not going to promote to h8 in the long run. Well, in the long run, it might. But in the short term, at least there's the king blocking.
Given Boxbox experience, I'm not worried about stalemate or anything like that. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about is his clock.
Yeah, his clock is the scariest of this situation, especially if he's trying to play very accurately, because, you know, Boxbox prides himself in, you know, being kind of like a very good gamer. So he might take a lot of time, but still incredible comeback from his end. And he's just playing so well, so deserved so far.
Yeah, knight h5, just the cherry on top. He's not even giving up that f pawn.
Yup clock meme is back.
Knight
Been a
f4,
while,
good move.
Yup clockers.
Oh, am I down to just take this to simplify the game?
Take and then e5. Oh, look at those pawns.
Oh my god.
Where can his knight really go?
Without all of white's pieces, the position would
Oh
be
no,
unclear.
I think I have to take it. Yeah, we just take it. My knight's trapped.
That was hilarious.
Wow.
And we can go be annoying.
Yep, clock.
Wow, I'm so annoying with my pawns. Holy crap.
Yeah, you are.
I actually slowly moved the entire lineup. I made like 25 pawn moves this game.
Oh
When I
no.
moved 35, I think I made 25 pawn
He has
moves.
to be careful because he might bait him into playing rook e8, and there it is. F7.
Wait, I'm
Fourth
at
down population Sapnap.
Let's
There
go!
it is.
Sheesh!
Oh.
Yeah, he knows it's
I'm
over.
sorry, I shouldn't say sheesh. This pawn move.
I mean, you can see how much more confident Box is once he knows he's totally winning, and that's experience right there.
Yep.
He knows he's going to convert this.
I hope Sapnap doesn't feel too down going into the next game.
No, he played great, honestly. It seems like he lost some steam as the game went on, but very competitive.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I don't know how Sapnap is going to save it. I think he's just playing out until the checkmate. But the most important thing is that he doesn't get tilted going into match 2. A lot of players play worse the second game when they've lost the first one. There's a lot more pressure. If he's able to keep his cool, he had chances in this game and he can have chances in the second.
Absolutely. It's a must win. So, he's got a pretty big mountain to climb, but if he can repeat a successful opening, I think the key moment in game 1 was when he got scared to take the bishop. He wanted to do it on his own terms. He brought his king up. He let Box sack his bishop for 2 pawns rather than just 1. And things went downhill from there as Box is going to make a queen and queen d6 is mate in 1, but Box might go for that rook.
Which
Rook
is
G6.
also solid. And he's got that bishop keeping the b5 escape square.
I think he should invite a mate in 1 advisor, Harry Mack, to tell him how to give checkmate.
Wow.
Okay, that was really mean.
Harry's probably still recovering.
Harry was saying this commentator's a nice guy. Oh, no.
He played a really good early game, but we relied on our fundamentals and made something happen late game.
Yep. That's true.
Exactly what he did. Good summary of the game. And Box wins the first one. Impressive stuff, Alexandra. Not entirely unexpected and definitely very, very competitive. So as you said, Sapnap should keep his head up high and come in confident in game 2.
Absolutely. We will be back soon, you guys, for match number 2, where we'll see if Sapnap can come back.
He could have, after he trapped this bishop, gone up. This queen move was tricky, but it wasn't that devastating. Taking isn't like the worst thing in the world, but I guess it's kind of annoying to have a queen right here and your king can literally not move anywhere at all. Yeah, I don't know. I think he overthought this section right here. What was the best thing he could have done right here? Because what he actually did was not the best. I want to look at it. I want to look at it. Because this is the only part where he got fucked. Because Sapnap actually killed it, dude. 600 rating is cap. Can we stop, by the way, with all these lies and deceits? All these players with their like, oh, I am only 100 rated. Oh, this is so embarrassing. And then they're like fucking cracked. Like Mr. Beast, 600 rated, 20 move preparation against me. Doesn't really paint the full picture. All right, what was the best thing he could have done? D4. Push up the pawn. Knight has to move back. You don't need to take this bishop because there's literally no way for it to escape. And then get this knight out of dodge so that the queen's now defending this area. Ah, yeah.
Welcome back to Pogchamps, and remember to check out Learn Chess with Dr. Wolf, the virtual chess coach, which is available now with a 1-week free trial on iOS and Android. If you're new to chess or just need a refresh, the virtual chess coach will show you everything you need to know. It's the next best thing to learning from a real person. Learn from Dr. Wolf. Download it now. All right. Well, I think Sapnap might need some sessions with Dr. Wolf.
Yeah,
but he's got a tall order ahead of him here.
Again, I'm still super impressed with how much Sapnap has progressed with his chess. He is the underdog here. I hope that game is not getting to his head. And we're going to see how he does in the second game, which we are just waiting for them to begin shortly. And I love how Boxbox was just so respectful at the end of the game as well.
Yeah, and I think we see that across the board. These players are very competitive. They're used to it from what they do on their streams, but they're not nasty about it, and they're incredibly gracious, and that just makes it so much more fun to watch. I think we've seen that in every matchup so far, as we see Sapnap going with 1 to d4.
Yeah, what will
And-
make it less fun to watch is the fact that Andrea coached him,
Oh,
so it's
God.
going
I
to
was
be
gonna say,
another London. I know.
I
you've
wonder
been
who taught him.
itching to see another London today, Daniel.
My day would not have been complete without it. And Minx almost went for it. I was so excited. Oh, and a double London. This is even better.
Yeah, wow, tears of joy is in your eyes almost.
I'm getting really emotional.
yeah, just
This
double
is-
London.
I've never seen such entertaining chess.
Right. So bishop d3, very solid move here. You know, it does make the white situation, but g6 is not what you usually see here. What do you think's going on?
Ugh. That's a weird move. I mean, it's not usually
I don't know,
combined
I'm kinda
with
interested in that.
e6.
Boom.
Let's see how Sap
Stacks
reacts
his
to it.
pawns. I don't think so. I just know in the London, I want to keep my bishops alive for as long as I can. I'll just play passive.
Knight f3 is reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Box will fianchetto his bishop. Why else did he play g6?
Yeah, Boxbox loves the fianchettos.
Yeah.
I don't want him to take my bishop, so we'll move the H pawn up so my bishop has an escape route.
He's remembering, even if not the exact same position, but he remembers the principles, which is
that was-
awesome. Oh my God, another
G4,
bishop!
he can win.
That feels
Another
dangerous.
bishop! G4 wins the bishop.
Come on, Box. Sorry, come on, Sapnap, see it.
Now, actually, it technically
That does
doesn't.
feel
Box could go
dangerous. I wanna
g5, but that
kick
would
that
be
out.
almost impossible to find.
Oh no.
No. Sag.
That would have been a great opportunity for a comeback, especially as the underdog. Good at giving him the best chances so far to equalize the match, but his position is still fine here. So
Yeah, Box is playing a weird mixture of moves, which should not serve him very well. He should just keep developing, or he can take the knight and take the bishop, just simplify. It seems like he's less confident in the opening, which is really interesting. Man, whoever coached Sapnap did a great job.
truly, Andrea did a great job.
I don't know who it was.
The only thing that I would hope Sapnap is careful of is to not accidentally take with the knight, pawn takes, and end up, in Forktown once again.
Mm-hmm.
He sees it. He pushes G4.
Oh my gosh. And now
But
will
again-
Boxbox know to take the knight? Well, let's see.
I keep doing that.
Yep.
I keep doing that.
Blundered a, well, he sort of blundered a bishop, but he can save it. Uh-oh.
I keep doing that. I keep blundering bishops. Trade.
Yes, he sees it. Look at
Trade.
the man go.
Wow.
Impressive. And now he should take the bishop and
Oh wait, suddenly
consider
it's not a
himself
blunder.
lucky that he's in one piece. Bishop b4 is a pretty high level move. Trying
Do I
to
want
trade
to
on
go
his own
here?
terms.
Or do I want to go trade?
Yeah, I mean, again,
I'm pretty sure I want to go here.
his tactics are just super sharp.
Yeah, they are. No, he almost never blunders in one move, so that last game was very rare.
Yeah.
To beat Boxbox, you need to outplay him. Like you gotta really see more than he sees throughout the game. He rarely gifts it to anybody. And I like the way Sapnap reacted to that takes and centralizing his knight.
And if a move like f6 ever happens, his knight always has that c4 escape square unless he ends up making a move like c4. So you'll have to be careful to make sure not to put a pawn on his knight's main escape square here. That's the only thing that I could see being kind of tricky about what he did here.
Yeah, that's a good point. That knight is a little bit short of squares. So Box could play knight d7. You could castle, but he shouldn't do anything crazy here until he's finished his development.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always best to, well, not always. It's never always in chess, but if you're relatively new, get your king to safety, develop your pieces, and it's just going to help you improve so much faster at the start. It'd actually be really cool if Boxbox ends up castling, but Sapnap doesn't, and he castles the other side and tries to go for an attack.
Ooh.
I would love to see that.
I would love to see that as well. That would be quite rare in a London. The fascinating opening that it is. to see opposite side castling.
Hey,
All right,
it is your
Box is
favorite
taking a
opening
long
for a
time.
reason.
Exactly. Box is taking a long time, and it's interesting. This happened in the last game, but eventually Box kind of sped up. Here, he's really sinking into that clock down to 6.5 minutes. Could be concerning.
It could be concerning. Although in the last game, no, he didn't get into time pressure yet because he had a game that was just pretty straightforward to play.
Mm-hmm.
And Queen H4 looks a little bit concerning here.
Doesn't do anything. That queen alone is only going to get itself in trouble.
Yeah, because G5 potentially just trapping the queen on H4 for a little bit. Maybe that's not the best move, but he also has ideas like queen B4 to attack the pawn on B7 and keep the king from castling. Queen E2 doesn't do anything, but I think he's trying to go for queen B5. So he had a similar idea, just misplayed it slightly.
So Box needs to castle. He just doesn't seem concerned enough. That king in the center, as you said, queen B5. Oh, my F5 is a terrible move. He's not sensing the danger at all.
All right.
Queen B5 is totally winning.
Come on, Sapnap.
Why else did he play queen E2? But is he going to get distracted? That's my worry, that Sapnap gets distracted.
I just want to castle here.
Ooh,
I can
he
take
missed
it
a
back. And
big
it's
chance.
fine.
Now Box has to castle.
Get my rook out. Connect the rooks. Looks good.
Needs to think bigger.
He's being principled, but I thought that he played queen E2 because he saw the idea.
I'm going to blame that on his coach.
She's really getting all of the blame today. The little gremlin.
I want to win. How do I win this? How do I win this? Come on.
You made a mistake,
Brain,
Andrea.
show me the chess moves. Show me the chess moves. Do I need to like take bills like the one girl in Queen's Gambit? Is that what I gotta do here?
Box taking a long time again. He's down to 5 minutes. This game has not gone his way. He just needs to castle. He's overthinking this by a lot.
Okay, now G5.
Oh my God,
G5
and
queen trapped.
Or knight takes G6. I mean, anything.
that's
queen
true.
B5, but G5 is even better because it just wins the queen.
Oh my God, that's a bit. Boxbox is playing this second game worse than his first game.
Yes.
I think maybe he got overconfident.
Okay.
Oh no.
We don't have to give up yet. We can like double
we
pressure
just
this
saw the
pawn.
move. Oh no.
Well, still queen B5 is going to be devastating, but I don't think he's looking past the 4th rank. I think he's trying to get all his pieces in.
Oh, I guess now that I think about it, am I
Needs
even
to look
winning
at
this
the other
war?
side.
Yeah.
Box is going off the rails here. He's tinkering with the king side when his kingdom's on fire.
That's a good
Am I even winning anything by doing
metaphor
this?
for what's going on. But Boxbox is so low on time here.
Yeah, he is. He might just lose this game on time if he doesn't. Yeah, this is totally
too much
lost. Black
time.
position is
If
still
I go here,
completely
he'll go
lost.
here.
And he recognizes it.
Somebody in chat said this is not a fair matchup. No, are you kidding? Sapnap is overperforming and making this more fair than we expected. Free.
I think I like it.
Yeah,
Well,
knight
Bishop-
G6, knight G6,
Let's get these
right?
queens off the board.
No, it's not that
Queen
winning,
takes
actually.
H5. Yeah, it's not so simple. Bishop
Then you have to
G3 and
check.
Queen B5.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
I mean, if he sees Queen B5,
unless
it's
I'm just
essentially
done.
checkmate.
Where does he go?
Yeah.
Can't go here. Die. Oh, he
Okay,
didn't.
Bishop
blunder it,
G3,
but I'm
Queen
Oh,
trading
don't
that.
trade. Don't trade.
No.
No.
Didn't blunder it.
That is a very, very bad move.
Queen B5. Oh my God, it would have been so beautiful,
All right,
but he just
winning
got
on
too
the
excited
spot.
to trade.
And now it's a.
Okay, we have some moves
the
here now.
advantage
Now
evaporates
this is much more of
completely.
a game than the last game. What's the next move?
He's not too upset, but I don't think he realizes how close he was to just winning outright.
Right.
I feel like what can he do? What can he do? He pushes this, it doesn't work. Pushes this, it doesn't work. All because, yeah, I think I can push this, take, and I get
That's
my
a
rook
great
out,
move.
or he
Yep.
defends
Although
it. Which,
Black wins
how
a
does he
piece with an
defend?
F4, but that's really hard to see.
How do I
But
win this?
Boxbox-
How do I win? How do I win? How do I?
So sharp.
If he sees F4, then he's the deserving winner.
Yeah, I'm gonna arrow it out. The thing is, the reason why it's so important is
Oh my
because
God,
it also
he's-
clears it up for the rook.
I think he's seeing it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, he's calculating it. And he's about to play it. He's done it. Insane. And
That move looks
he did it
scary, but
quickly,
you
too.
have to remember, like, what does he drop?
All those tactics, Alexandra.
I know they're paying off. I mean,
So
Sapnap
impressive.
also does a lot of
Oh my
tactics,
god,
but
I'll get to that in a bit. Not during the game.
He's
Oh my
getting
God.
sub-bombed.
Thank you, though.
Sapnap sub bombing.
Right. He's trying to get him to not see the knight on e5. So now Sapnap loses a piece. Great concept to open the center, but he should have done that with the queens on the board.
Yep. Okay, so now Sapnap is going to be down a piece after the trade, but Boxbox's pieces are still not developed. He has a pass pawn, and he's up 4 minutes on the clock. Still now very favorable for Boxbox, but there are chances.
The problem is also that Box only needs a draw. Although, as we know, draws are... The fact that we've seen 2 draws today is...
Yeah, the draws we
unheard of.
see are not really, theoretical draws where they're like, yeah, let's take a draw.
I'm sure, Alexander, you have your story about seeing somebody stalemate in a Scholastic tournament and crying.
Oh,
I've always seen kids get overconfident, thinking or like trying to make as many queens as possible and stalemating by accident.
That's true. I remember I used to cheese my opponents. I'd get so upset if they didn't resign that I'd just promote all of my pieces and just stare at them waiting. But yeah, I grew up.
Why would anyone commentate with such a person?
I don't know, Danya. Maybe that person has no choice. But okay, Sapnap also has no choice here. He is pushing his pawn. This pawn. Oh my God! Watch him take, and another back rank. No, not a back rank, but you'd get the knight.
He would get the knight. That's an amazing move. H6, and Box is going to burn some clock here, figuring out how to stop the pawn. It's not funny anymore after White gets it to H7.
I love burn clock. It sounds almost as badass as burning rubber, like you're in a race, but it's, for chess,
Right.
It's great. Burning clock. I'm going to steal that from you. Okay, great move.
And then he's got to bring the rook back to E8 to stop rook G8. Rook G8 is a massive threat here. But Box sees it. I mean, this stuff is pretty basic for him.
E6.
Don't go rook E7, though.
But he is getting sub bomb.
Come on,
so
please
he's trying
work
to
out.
think. Aw, Sapnap's so hopeful, you guys.
Well, Box was about to play rook E7. I could see him hovering over that. But clearly he's thought better of it. Yeah, now he sees rook
You defend
G8.
that. Oh, I guess he can move. If he
I think
moves
Box is going to go rook
this
E8.
here, and that goes there. It doesn't work. Hopefully he doesn't
Well,
see
you
it.
guys, Sapnap is playing against one of the strongest people in the tournament because unfortunately he got paired in the same group. But still very
gotta be
much
down here.
holding on his own, except for that
What the
blunder
hell?
in this game.
And he's getting sub-bombed again.
Who is sub bombing him?
I gotta get onto his Twitch. Let me see how many
I can't focus.
how many subs he's gotten. Wow, I think he just got 250 subs, or I don't know. It's hard to say.
Okay,
But it's a lot.
but he found the right move as well. But 2 minutes on the clock,
This is
and
the
he's
secret
dealing with the
agent
subs. Yeah,
hired by Sapnap. This is definitely Sapnap's work.
exactly. Sapnap's so
G2.
clever.
He's trying to double rooks, maybe Box again below 2 minutes now. Knight back to D7. That's not great. Oh, and Sap blunders the pawn. No.
Yeah, he really needed that pawn. I mean, he's probably trying to go for something like rook G8 without seeing that black could then retreat and put the rook back. He's trying to be tactical, but at least he's burning clock, Danya.
Yeah, he's burning through it. He's burning that clock. Box is not seeing that
that's a little
pawn hanging,
annoying.
but Knight F6 is good too.
Maybe I can just kick it out though.
But now
Maybe
the knight
I can
take
just
the
kick
pawn.
it out. Hold on.
He's going to be
Maybe I
disappointed
can
when
just
that
kick
knight
it out.
captures the
Say, get
pawn.
out. Bye.
Also, Sapnap is playing so quickly. He has over
he
8
is.
minutes. If he slows down a little bit, it's going to help him so much.
Holy, wait. Yikes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we did not pay
You need
attention.
to try to contain that
Got a little
knight
too
with rook
excited.
h1.
Yeah. But it's a good attempt. Hey, he's bringing his king. It's an endgame. That's
Yeah.
also a good sign.
Okay, now the clock is really concerning for Box because if you get below a minute, you know, these players, even experienced ones, we've seen people lose track of their clock, like completely forget that you're low on time. Box is burning. He's burning clock. He's burning more clock.
Okay, you get more intense every time you say it, and I'm here for it.
He's now down to a minute. Oh, my lands.
All right, Sapnap, your rook's under attack. Do you think when you're down, when your opponent is down on time, it's ever helpful when you play quickly too, so that they don't think on your time?
Yes. I think when you're losing, you definitely should play quickly because then your only try is really to get your opponent to lose on time. You're not going to think your way out of it. And I love what Sapnap is doing here, getting his king up. Endgames, anything can happen. Box needs to move his knight out. He shouldn't care about the e-pawn. He should try to trade rooks, and he knows exactly what he's doing.
And grab the e-pawn now. Okay.
Okay, still not over.
Here.
They've got that f-pawn. Okay.
Okay, you know, draw still wins for Box, but
Knight g5 check. He's trying to pick that pawn off. He might go knight h3, but king g3 defends the pawn.
yeah, king g3 a little better because it attacked the knight as well.
Box bringing his own king up.
It'd be
Nice
interesting
move.
if Box just takes on f2.
Right.
Just to mix it up.
Gosh, that will be an interesting endgame. f4, good. Yeah, Box is handling this very well. He's gonna win that pawn.
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
Okay, I win the pawn.
And he was happy to see f5 because now that pawn is a sitting duck. Uh-oh.
Oh my god! Somebody's
my goodness.
actually trolling him.
Somebody's going crazy on his channel.
Oh god.
Yeah, I was checking. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that guy gifted another 200 subs.
Okay.
So somebody's gifted 450 subs, I think.
Either a really big Boxbox fan or a really big
Or a really big Sapnap fan. Yeah, one
we
or the
don't
other.
know.
Unfortunately, at this point, no, even an apocalyptic event would not deter Boxbox from winning this.
That is a very dark way to put it, Daniel. He still
that
has
is
some
true.
drawing chances though.
Draw, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Right, well, I mean, right. So, I mean, yeah.
But honestly, Boxbox played so well, and his tactics are just unmatched from what I've seen so far. As we saw, almost 2,000 rated in tactics. It's just really hard to compete. Sapnap, heavy underdog, winning the night though.
No,
Winning
he's
the night.
Oh wow, Box managed to. Yeah, now I mean, again, it's purely academic because even a draw wins the match. But what an effort by Sapnap. Let's not underestimate. He
I
kept
love
this
how
close.
you use academic as having no impact on the real world. That was
Well, that's what
really
they
funny.
say at the end of basketball games, right? Or they say cosmetic.
Yeah. The academic is more funny. I appreciated that one. But okay,
Thank
so
you.
Boxbox still winning here. If he only had the 8 pawn, then it would be a draw.
Or
Actually, if he only
the
had
C
one pawn. Yeah, at this point, if he only had one pawn. But with 2 pawns, he's going to win.
Yeah, I think at our next lesson, we need to do king and pawn endgames. He's not as confident as I'd like him to be. Now, he just needs to push both of the pawns at the same time. And White's king is going to get overwhelmed trying to stop both of them.
Yep.
This is also good. Okay,
Now
king
king
B3,
A1, he should
king
try king
A1.
A1, hope for C2.
I'm afraid he's going to go king C1.
Yeah.
He did.
Okay, king A1, king A1.
Okay, now we go
King
here.
A1 would be
A1.
great. Oh,
It's not so simple after king A1, actually.
exactly. It would have been so tricky.
Okay, now he's going to make 2 queens.
Nice. If he went there, I was in trouble.
Yep, ladder. That is one way to do it. I wouldn't pre-move if I were him. There are ways to stalemate here.
Yeah, but you know, it's
Sapnap ends over 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Sapnap.
And that ended nicely
A
with the song.
lot of time here. Congratulations, Boxbox.
Yeah, that was a very, very smooth game by Box. And he wins the match 2-0, which is not unexpected. He is, I think, the strongest player in this Pogchamps. He's just really good, Alexandra.
He is. He's really good. Sapnap played well also. Just a very tough opponent for him to go against.
And I think choosing the play of the game presented by Eternal.gg, it's not that easy, but I'm going to have to point Alexandra to that moment when he played F4. This game, he saw that tactic. Sapnap, he missed some chances to win earlier with a knockout blow. But then once we got into an endgame, Box, all those tactics he solves. F4 is brilliant. What's the idea? Well, you're getting rid of the defender of the knight. E takes F4, G takes F4, and look at that rook on H5. It's joining the attack on the knight laterally. It's joining with the bishop. And after bishop takes F4, there's not enough defenders. Boxbox picks off the knight and very confidently converts his material advantage into a win. So great moment, great tactical vision. And remember, if you think this play deserves to be eternalized, make sure to sign up on eternal.gg with your Twitch account and type eternal in all caps in chat to vote. The play of the games that receive the most votes will be turned into digital collectibles and dropped on September the 12th, with all proceeds going to RAD, the charity dedicated to making mental health accessible. And of course, Alexandra, 3 lucky viewers who voted will win a free pack. And we will be announcing the winners very, very soon. So make sure to join in the fun. Eternal.gg. Sign up with your Twitch account.
That sounds great. And I love that they're donating to RAD. We're actually almost at $2,000 donated for today, moving in towards the end of the stream. So close. And, you know, just a quick reminder what RAD does. They are an incredible charity, Rise Above the Disorder, and they've just helped tens of thousands of people all over the world receive mental health care free of charge. We know how hard it is to have affordable and accessible healthcare. So on that note, we are going to take a quick break and we'll be back with an interview between Sapnap and Boxbox. We are back, everybody. We are joined by Boxbox and Sapnap. Sapnap, you played incredibly well. You got paired against Boxbox, who is, you know, one of the sharpest tactical minds in the tournament. Boxbox, congratulations for your win here. I will say though, you did make us a little bit nervous with the bishop blunders. It felt like you were playing a little bit quickly in the games.
Yeah, I blundered my bishop in both games. First, I think Sapnap had amazing early game prep. His openings made me incredibly uncomfortable. I'm really bad at seeing bishop moves, and both times when he got my bishop, I was like, ah! And I was like, okay, what can we do? I made a huge mistake of playing a very fast soundtrack. It encouraged me to play very fast moves. I was incredibly nervous. Overall, I was just incredibly impressed. I think he played ridiculously impressive.
Yeah, Sapnap's definitely underrated.
Oh, absolutely. And Sapnap, we were also impressed with your opening play, particularly in game one. Do you feel like that moment where you were winning the bishop, but then Box found a way to sack it for 2 pawns? Did you think that you'd be able to squeeze more out of that? And do you feel like that sort of affected your play moving forward?
I just think I shouldn't have been as hesitant about taking it. I think I should have just taken it instead of trying to defend it. Because I think if I just took it, I lost 1 pawn instead of 2 off the bat. I think I should have just taken it. I was just scared about like my king being in that corner with his queen. Like I felt like something weird could have just happened, so I was a little bit scared about it. But I should have just been less hesitant and just taken it.
It's a really tough position when your opponent starts sacrificing on your king. But it felt like you were also playing pretty quickly. I think at the end of game 2, you were over 10 minutes. Do you think it's your playing style, or maybe you were nervous and moving a bit faster than usual?
It's just my play style. Like I don't know, whenever I play, my brain just goes like crazy and I just want to go fast. But I think if I slow down, I'll be much better. Because like there's some things I could have seen there that I saw like a second after I would move or something. And if I just waited like literally just another second, I could prevent it.
Well, Box, things were looking a little bit shaky in the second game, but the speed with which you found that move F4 once you entered the end game, super impressive. How much do you feel like solving tactics plays a role in your training routine? Do you feel like that's one of the things you look to when the game is uncertain, your tactical ability?
I do Chess.com puzzles every time I go to the bathroom for like the last year.
Wow.
So in terms of like time spent on chess, it's like ridiculously all on the puzzles. So late game, it's very fun to like just like say like, okay, this is a chess puzzle. What's the move? So like you probably saw like I took forever on some moves. Those are the parts where I'm telling myself like, yep, it's a chess puzzle. Go ahead and find the blunder. And there wasn't always one, but occasionally there was like a cool tactic where I could like fork something or force something like 2 moves down the line. I'm really bad at openings. So my main worry was just like, can I get through the opening without blundering? And I blundered my bishop twice. I was incredibly scared up until like, I want to say like up until it was just pawns left. Sapnap had a massive threat. I almost made the rook blunder. He had like 2 rooks and a pawn pressed into my face. And I almost brought my rooks to the second rank.
Right.
But this was actually really sick. On stream earlier, I was doing puzzles, and there was like there were specific puzzles with the rook coming down with the pawn and creating like this weird diagonal thing where you're forced to trade rooks and then the pawn takes afterwards. And I was like, this is literally exactly like the puzzles. And then it felt very comfortable again. It was like a blunder control. Sorry, what?
Your bathroom puzzles have been paying off. I saw that you're almost at 2,000, which was incredible. And even if you missed a couple tactics during the games, it seemed like when you needed to focus, you would really see it, which was super impressive. And then Sapnap on your end, you had winning chances in both games, even though you were outmatched by, several hundred rating points. So that was really impressive. Boxbox, you're definitely one of the favorites for the entire event. Sapnap, you're a favorite to get into the championship bracket. Best of luck to both of you for the rest of the event.
Excellent match.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Box. Wow. Alexander, we got what we signed up for. 3 incredible matches as we have a look at the respective 4 groups and the point totals for the players. And of course, Boxbox leading Group B. Lud, Mr. Beast, so many names, but a lot yet to be decided.
Absolutely. These are some really stacked groups. And we also have stacked matches tomorrow. It is going to be super entertaining. In Group D, we're going to have Puns playing against I Am Christini. Then we're going to have Fundy versus Cutie Cinderella. They're pretty close in rating. Ludwig versus Jake and Bake. Jake and Bake is a newer player, but he was, around 1,000 rated at chess when I played with him when the first Pogchamps was out. So he could actually give Ludwig a run for his money. And then Mr. Beast versus 5UP. Any thoughts there?
Well, I'm always going to have to go with the more experienced player. I think they're the favorite, Mr. Beast. I'll be watching that match. Lud's just a beast, and he's gotten better and better and better. He's a force to be reckoned with. So Jake and Bake will have it cut out for him. And of course, Fundy against QT. That's going to be interesting too. QT has done so well. And she's also shown some great improvement, great progress, which is always lovely to see. So you're in for a treat tomorrow. And these are going to be some fascinating matches. But now the time has come to announce yesterday's winners of the play of the game presented by Eternal.gg. These are the winners of yesterday's Pogchamps matchups. And in match 1, we have Big Disa, Mystique, Dutch Brat. Match 2, taking home the gold, Kale the Noise, Tanner B2, E938, and Penguini G. And in match 3, we have Mitchell 785, C22, Techfish, and 52. Hebrew letters and A625, taking home the bacon.
Wow. Yeah, they're all receiving one free pack of awesome moments from Pogchamps 4, courtesy of our friends at Eternal. That is amazing. And hey, if you guys are watching and you really enjoyed the chess and you want to play as well, you're inspired. I know when I watch chess, I want to play as well. Well, the Coinbase Community Cup is where you can prove it. You can get in on the action for awesome prizes, and doesn't matter what your chess strength is. You can play. You'll be paired against people similar levels. The arena is running every day during Pogchamps 4. Use the command Coinbase Cup in the chat for info on how to join in. Now let's get back to us for that final sign off. Actually, my sister is going to be streaming on our channel. So if you're watching on Twitch, or maybe never mind, I may have mistaken the raid. Daniel, any last words from you?
Well, we had such a fascinating day. We had 3 great matchups. They're always close. And the motto, anything can happen in Pogchamps. Well, that was proven once again. But those 3 hours went by so fast, and in large part due to a great co-commentator. So thank you, Alexandra. It was a pleasure commentating with you. And of course, everybody in the chat cheering along all these players who are putting everything out on the line. So what a day.
Yes, and hang around, you guys. We're actually rating the chess bras today, so they will be doing some really entertaining stuff, I'm sure. On that note, thank you so much for everybody who watched. And Daniel, it was a pleasure doing commentary with you today.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.